Welcome back, everyone, to Beyond the Summit Kings Cup 2 in Southeast Asia region. We are in the middle of the series, Lotac versus Tigers. We are about to start game 2, and you are here with me, Xyclopzz, Tsunami, GoDz, and Danelie.
That you are. And
our name is wrong.
oh shit!
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay.
What did it say? What
yeah.
what was wrong with it?
It said you are Xyclopzz.
Oh.
You wanna beat me?
Sorry, production.
That's good.
Production never
Not
wrong.
good.
It's perfect.
Ah,
Is it better?
Ah,
Blasphemer, Xyclopzz. How dare you speak ill of the mighty folks?
You don't mess with
back in
production. They might change your name.
That burrito you just got, Xyclopzz. You don't want to know what's happening to it right now.
Yeah. You having burrito now?
Yeah, that's why I kept mine here, because they can't be trusted.
Can you eat burrito with that beard?
Sure.
He said as long as you can put anything in his mouth,
What?
it's fine.
I gotta have a surplus of napkins, but if I do, then I'm fine.
What if something's stuck in there? I'm pretty sure that if something go in there, it will last forever.
It's just a late night snack then. You find it.
It takes practice. It's an art to eat with a beard. Like, you guys aren't ready, but I have the capability of like actually having a separate mustache as well, but I have to keep it trimmed. Otherwise, then like, if I don't style it, then it like goes into my mouth, and then I like eat my beard, and that's a no-go situation. But if I keep it all nice and trim and everything, then eating's seamless, and everything can be handled fairly well in a not disgusting situation where I don't have late night snacks stored in my facial hair.
Prefer to avoid that.
You know.
That is good, man.
Not
It's
hygienic.
impressive, really.
Can you grow beard?
I'm not sure. I'm about to ask you that anyone can grow beard like me.
No.
It's
No.
genetics, 100%. People have always been like, oh, it's a you must like have like a routine or something like that that you've enriched, like I fertilized my cheeks or something like that. No, I didn't.
Well, if you fertilize your cheeks, what would you fertilize them with?
That's what I'm saying. They were like, oh, you must have some tonic that you like rubbed on your cheeks to make the hair grow. I'm like, no, I'm just come from a very hairy family, and that's really all it comes down to.
I'll wear it anyway.
I know, a lot of people are very, that's why I said it was a blessing and a curse. Originally, when I didn't have a beard, I had to shave like every single day. It was a huge pain, and then I was just like, screw it, it's not worth my effort. And apparently it's now my look. If you look at my Liquipedia page, it says Tsunami is known for his proud beard and smooth voice. And so like now I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, you're the bearded caster. Yeah,
the internet.
There's no going back.
Yeah, this is it.
Only one of a few, man, to be honest, that have this thick beard like you.
Yeah, dude, believe me, the more you stroke my ego, the better I feel.
I think that's not a good thing.
It's not even about the beard itself. It's about people saying that it would be good. Like, I don't care about how it feels for me. I care about how you think it feels.
Oh.
Wow, that's deep, man.
Have you touched the Cyclops? Like, have you touched
You can
the
touch
beard?
it.
Oh no!
That's wrong. It's like you're like a Catholic schoolgirl, like having a first like experience there. Like, oh, I've sinned.
Honestly, like some people, they would be like, it would be an honor to touch the beard. If anything, like they would have this music playing in the background, like, oh, I get to touch the beard.
I think like because a lot of people for like bald-headed
Good
people,
one.
it's like a faux pas to ask like a bald-headed person like, can I touch your head? Because I've felt very curious what it feels like, but you're not supposed to do that. For me, I don't care. Yeah, this isn't for me. It's for you
But
guys.
I think
I can't
it's-
see my own beard.
Look,
That's
if
true.
anything, as long as they politely ask to touch either your bald head or your beard
That's
or
what I would
anything,
think.
that's fine. But as long as they don't just go up to you and be like, oh, your head is very smooth.
How about touch your boss head?
My what?
What your boss head?
Isn't that even worse? Your boss?
No, her boss.
Oh, yeah, my boss is bald. I mean, I've never asked him.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't ask my
Oh
boss, can I,
shit!
can
you
I,
gotta
like,
kill me for sure.
I might get fired.
Shut up, man.
Or like-
I need my job.
You don't think you'd find it a little bit funny? No.
What, the whole...
Serious guy?
I wouldn't touch his
Okay.
head.
Okay, well,
No thanks.
with these
Okay.
awkward, inappropriate thing that we have talked, since day one, the Kingsmen or the viewers always been saying, "Hey man, why BTS let these guys cut? Why? How did they get them? Like they're talking nonsense. They should fight them right now." But today we
got the
have the
boss.
BTS
We got
founder
the
right
boss.
here. We have him here.
He signed off
So-
on this.
So just forget about
my
we
day.
getting fired because he is there. He's about
Actually,
it.
if anything, we still can get fired, Cyclops. Don't get too confident.
There's a lot of job security here. You guys are fine. Say what you want. Do what you want.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That,
You have my permission.
that deep breath.
And then
I
Cyclops.
may regret saying this,
Send
but
all your complaints to Merlini at BeyondTheSummit.com. We'll read them all.
Yeah. Finally, we are in the draft, man. I can't hardly wait to see my man, Ohio going on Necroforce again.
I
how
mean,
many deaths this time?
look, it worked last game, okay? He may have fed, but it worked.
Did it work?
Other lanes worked.
I don't know, they won.
Yeah.
They were
they won.
committing
They did win.
they were committing 3 to 4 heroes to kill Ohio's lane. They tried
Yeah.
really hard to break down that lane.
It's true. Versus the tri lane, he held strong. I mean, it was a tri lane, I think, only for the first 30 seconds, but it was a tri lane at one point.
Now it's a little bit different because they've decided to draft the Kunkka themselves, which I find rather interesting. Why would you want to take the Kunkka away from Tigers?
And why first
yeah.
phase also?
Yeah.
That seems surprising to me.
Could it be a support?
Support's always been okay, but it's with an ogre.
I thought the era of the whole roaming 5 has kind of died off, and that was where Kunkka's was strongest. He was like, I'll go from lane to lane, get X combos, but now that you don't get experience from bounty runes, same kind of shortcoming that Earth Spirit kind of had.
I guess the benefit is that Kunkka, I guess you still could put him in that support role. They just keep their options open and see what we're going to be seeing from Tigers. Like Tigers, they pick up the Dazzle. Kunkka's pretty good against Dazzle. You just X the target back. I mean, they can't really go anywhere.
10 seconds remaining.
I like the Dazzle, though, against like the Necro, because you've got a save now. So if someone getting Reaper, you can actually keep him alive. We could see some Dazzle TB or something. Actually, TB was banned. I
He
believe?
just got
Okay,
banned.
never
And it was by
mind. Okay.
Tigers
Yeah,
as
okay.
well.
I guess they didn't want Dazzle TB. They got other ideas.
I'm just surprised that they skipped Pugna altogether. Completely unbanned. Necro was first phase selected, and they don't even care about. I mean, I don't think Moon did bad at all, but
I think it's hard to play Pugna against like all these stuns and disables, like Ogre Kunkka. They've got too many ways to cancel the life drain, make your life difficult.
Oh, come on. They need to give Moon a Moon hero because Pugna definitely didn't feel like a Moon hero. He needs something to go in where
he
he
was
could just
playing
Rambo.
like a Moon here, though. Blink Dagger Pugna is not something that is frequently seen, but it is a very
Yeah.
Moon way to play the hero.
But you got to give him a real Moon hero, okay? Not
At
a
least if
semi
you want to
Moon.
do that way, just make an use scepter. Just blink in and use someone
You mean
instead of.
you mean trigger Tsunami? Because that's what happens when you put a
If this
Scepter.
Mirana builds a Eul's, I'll be pissed because I think it needs to be a core Mirana, not this utility core Mirana.
Again, it goes back to laning phase, whether the Mirana does well or not. I mean,
No.
the only setup Tigers have for their kills so far is Fissure, the Shaker. Unless the Mirana can land those arrows.
I think that's generally enough, though, at least to a certain extent. They'll get like a core who can kind of just go diving in, who can make some plays happen, probably.
Well, one thing that I noticed about today is we have great energy right from the start. Normally, in the first series, of the day, we'll be like, kind of, undying a bit.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
It's because we have this baby. Oh, do you see this? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That-
No,
that-
You know,
I've been awake for like since 10 a.m., so this is gonna be a rough night.
Especially for you when you just got back from Europe and
I mean,
you're just gonna need some energy, man.
We already finished one game and I already smashed one. I mean, I'm having a good time.
Got limited options here. Got some monster juice. What's Pipeline Punch like? Anyone tried this
I
one?
haven't had that one. I know this one's my favorite though.
Okay, we'll give that one's good. The
This one's
rehab's
amazing.
I
nice.
like the color. I mean I like the way that monster energy monster that actually it create that so many flavors of it. The creativity is very high in that
Yeah,
company.
they even have like protein shakes and then they have like energy drinks, but the sports drinks. They have a lot of options. So if you don't want the energy drinks, you just get the other ones.
Man.
Hey, GoDz, look, you're playing.
Ooh, pretty.
You're reading the copy on that
Actually,
cam?
the
You're
only-
gonna
I'm
describe it to me?
So this is named after the world's most famous wave.
Okay.
Oh,
Does
what's the wave called? Pipeline.
Bonsai Pipeline. How?
Yeah.
But does that mean there's like one wave on one
Yeah,
day at
what-
one time, or is this like a recurring wave? Because there's like famous beaches,
Right.
Yeah.
with like famous. Like,
Maybe it needs
rips
to
or
be
whatever,
like
but
a certain
wait,
height.
Wait, are there? What is a famous rip?
like well, maybe not rips
Yeah.
on board, but like there's like
I don't
breaks,
think-
famous breaks, I guess. Like a beach will have a certain break that's like good for surfing at.
Okay.
Like you might have a famous break.
Yeah,
I
I
guess,
don't
at a
think
certain
you want a
beach.
famous rip.
But a famous wave, like a wave, is a one-time
That's what I would think.
instance. So I gotta keep reading.
No, maybe it's like the height. If it reaches a
So,
certain height.
It's a recurring thing. So Bonsai Pipeline, the world's most famous wave
Okay.
on Oahu, I guess that's a Hawaii.
Hawaii.
In
yeah.
Hawaii.
Oahu's
I think.
fabled North Shore comes alive for just a few brief months every winter.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't
nice.
subscribe to this. There
I'm
being,
googling this.
How can there a wave is a one-time thing?
Bonsai, is it with S-I or Z-I?
B-A-N-Z-A-I.
Oh, bonsai.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like in my head, I'm picturing like the moon aligns with like certain planets, and then you have like this wind.
It has a Wikipedia article.
It has a Wikipedia. Oh my god, are you serious?
Man, that is big, really.
The bonsai pipeline.
Wait, can we
pipeline-
see this? Like, can we show? The chat this?
The bonsai pipeline, or simply pipeline or pipe, is a surf reef break
Yeah, it's
located
a break.
in Hawaii.
Okay. So it's not a wave, it's a break. But I think because Americans don't really know what a break is.
No, I don't know what any of these things. I don't know what a rip, a break, a wave.
We don't surf. We don't go outside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Australian. I don't surf, but at least I know the lingo.
Well,
'cause
Carl,
I can't get by in Australia without. So yeah,
you
it's a
live
famous
in
break.
Texas, you know what
Texas,
you want.
Dude,
No, you
Texas
know
has
how
some
to,
of the most
you
garbage
know,
beaches.
rodeo.
You have
Galveston,
no idea.
man.
Galveston
Galveston is
yeah,
the
you know. Are you
shithole.
kidding me?
It's like gray water. You see all the
Yeah.
oil tankers out there.
Dude,
Oh, man.
I'm terrible. There's so much seaweed that people were like, "Oh, you should like go to the beach," and I was like a child at the time, and I stepped inside, and it was all prickly, and I was like, "This is not what it's supposed to feel like."
Yeah. We had school trips to Galveston, and all the Americans were getting so excited, like, we're on the beach, this is great. And I'm like,
What the hell
this
is
is a
this?
beach? You fucking serious? Like, let's go to Australia, no, next school
Dude,
trip.
The beach or the dumpster. That's what it
Yeah,
sounds like to
that's-
me.
Yeah,
pretty accurate.
and you know, one thing is I kind of like the communication here. We heard each other loud and clear with the Sennheiser headset.
Oh,
here.
yes,
Yes,
of course.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I love all of you whispering in my ear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, more Monkey Kings.
More Monkey Kings. We have Moon Enchantress. We did see him play this yesterday.
Yeah. I think In Your Dream will play Monkey. Yeah, Ajit picks up Marana.
Yeah.
And Trion
Not-
Invoker.
Not a like insta-win matchup like last time with the Invoker
Right.
against Monkey, but
He may have to. Well, I'm curious. So if he goes Quaswex, then he'll be able to dispel the Jingu stack.
yeah, I guess the idea was going Exort with the Void, but
Right.
the Quaswex sounds way better for the lane stage.
Have we seen Chuan play Invoker? I
Not
don't
yet.
remember.
I don't think
no?
so. This
Because
is the first time we've seen Lotac
Okay.
even pick the hero.
I mean, this is let's be fair. Almost all C mids play Invoker.
Right.
Yep.
So
Invoker Meepo, like that's like the
Yeah, yeah,
requirement.
yeah.
so and then the occasional like something else. You know, In Your Dreams is like his other
Ember.
hero is Arc Warden as well.
Yeah.
So
5
True.
seconds
I
remaining.
really want to see Arc Warden like even just come up for a week. I just want to see what the hero can do, and then maybe people will be more willing to experiment with it. But it just seems like it's so gimmicky. It's like a one-trick pony, and then that's it, from what we've seen.
Okay. I've seen a bit here and there in some of the Western scenes, but
Yeah, but it's just like it
it's-
just pops up.
it's
as
like
a niche
a
pick.
yeah, it is just a niche pick. It's not like a stable hero you can go to every game.
In your dreams, you got to make it happen. It's in my dreams. I'm waiting for it.
Do you think what the Mirana item build gonna be like? First, Maelstrom or just Yasha?
Maelstrom, I would
Manta
be okay
style?
with the rare. The Manta Diffusal build has kind of died off. But in this situation, I think I would be okay with it, just because being able to bully an Invoker with the mana drain and the talent taken would be okay. But chances are she'll probably go Maelstrom. It's a more conservative option.
Alright.
And then Enchantress, we saw Moon Meander's Enchantress yesterday.
Was he owning?
They lost that game actually.
Yeah, so Moon didn't really.
Oh yeah, I forgot one thing that before the game start, last game that you all go for Tigers.
Yes, we were all wrong. You were right. I mean, I don't think you forgot that. I think you just wanted to mention it. But
You gotta stroke it, just like we have to praise your beard. You have to,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
do some service to
yes,
to champ.
Cyclops, you were right.
Yeah, that's all I want. Alright, hey man, comes with something. Wizard, get her into the game.
I'm not a wizard, but okay,
yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
We need
I mean, this
some
is
more
not.
gusto.
I don't know what. These are all the new stuff. I don't even know what this is.
Pick a random one.
Oh, this is not it. Nope, nope. Sorry.
That's a good.
Yeah.
so...
Okay, it's too long.
That hyped me up. I'm ready for this game now.
Dude, that's the NBA on
MLB on Fox.
on Fox. Yeah.
Sounds like a Power Ranger theme
Beautiful.
song, really.
I just did it, but then I noticed it was 50 seconds long, so I was like, no. I
You can
cancel
stop.
it.
You're good.
It's too long. It's good.
Alright, let's do some quick intro for Lotac on the Radiant side, Yamate on Ogre Ohio on Xyclopzz, the AU on Kunkka, Raven on the Faces Void, and Chiu on Invoker.
We got 1437 playing the Dazzle, In Your Dream aka Wonder Kid playing the Monkey King, Moon Meander playing the Enchantress, Zephyr on the Earthshaker, and Ajit playing the Mirana.
Haha.
Gold rank Dota plus Invoker.
Yeah.
I got high hopes.
Seems to be 3 Bowie Rune for Team Tiger right from the start. Let's see if they can secure it.
No, Raven
Yeah,
picked it.
no,
Raven
2 for
scooped
2.
it. How about this Orb of Venom Enchantress now? You said only viable hero was Monkey King.
I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with it
I
either.
think Blightstone's just sort of better. You
I
do more. I mean, the slow is pretty unnoticeable, and the damage over time is worse than having the Blightstone, I want to say.
Right, I would agree. I guess the idea is that he wants chip damage against a Faceless Void so he doesn't have like a bunch of nuke damage that he can wipe off with Time Walk, but still I agree that a Blightstone may be a little bit more effective.
Yeah.
Alright. Top lane.
I guess against an Ogre, Ogre has such high armor, you're better off trying to deal magic damage than try to lower his armor.
Yeah.
But even then, like, is it worth right-clicking an Ogre down?
You get one or the other. I'm sure the damage is almost identical as far as
Right.
the amp up, so.
Yeah, Ohio is getting harassed on top too, while bottom lane is having a hard fight. Fisher and also Moon Meander just harassed with the right-clicking Enchantress. Well, is that a big deal? I mean, Enchantress in early game, can he harass with his base damage? You think that is high?
No, but she's very fast, so she's very difficult for melee heroes to trade with. Like, she's barely drawing creep. Moon hasn't even leveled up Untouchable yet, and he's drawing, like, no damage from creeps just because he's so fast, 323 movement speed.
Yeah, without boot.
Yeah, without boots, exactly.
You're dealing damage without taking damage.
Right.
Look, let's be real. When you have 4 legs versus 2, I mean, you're going to be faster.
Yeah, and we got
that's
Earthshaker
cool. I
prowling
like
around
that.
on his arms also.
Exactly. I mean, Bruno was right. The more legs you have, like was it the no?
No, he was all about the no legs.
He
Yeah,
said
yeah,
no
that's
legs.
true.
Okay, we're against the more
It's
legs.
the bipedals. They're no, don't pick any of these bipedal characters.
And then if you're Underlord, then technically you have 6 limbs. It's just 2 of them
Yeah,
you
that's
don't walk
true.
with.
Oh,
Yeah.
now Poison Touch on top, Ohio. Turn on the Ghost Round. He's
Dunzo.
trying to walk back, but
That
can
was-
he? Ball strike. That might be the first. Start the day quite early today for this game, Ohio.
Picking up where he left off.
Yeah. Man.
I'm being too mean to him. I'm sorry. He's one of my favorite SCA
Okay.
players.
Yeah,
He's
Ohio.
really
Flaming
chill.
Best.
He's really
I don't
chill.
mind flaming, yeah, because we are friends, so.
Look, let's be real. I mean, if we flame them, I'm pretty sure the players don't really give a shit.
Probably not, They're way more successful than I am.
Exactly. We're just like washed up scrubs.
So. Yeah.
Look at us talking so big.
Sounds
Coming
like-
once again,
Get
maybe a
those
Poison
range
Touch
creep.
on Ohio.
Oh dear. If Moon Meander starts spamming.
Yeah,
then-
I've never heard that line before.
I haven't either. But is it like maybe the highest tier?
No, he's only a
Enchantress?
bronze. He's a
allies.
bronze
Right?
Enchantress.
Oh god, all the bronze enchantresses are gonna
Yeah.
spam it now.
I feel like that should be an old chat one.
Right?
Actually, no. It should be on our tablet. We need it on the tablet.
But we're not really winning. But
Oh, gets right again for Ohio, but this one he's gonna get away with the Ghost Round. He's
Yeah.
fine.
So we're seeing the 4-position Kunkka. This is potentially very underwhelming, at least in the early game.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. At best, it's going to be useful. It's not that much of a commitment to keep the Mirana from leaping away and the Monkey King from Primal Springing away, so it's a cheap way to keep them in check without having to dedicate a core to it, but
Yeah.
still.
But they're against the Dazzle. I mean, if the Dazzle is in position, it can always just get the
Just-
Grave off.
Didn't have the line for the arrow.
Yeah,
So,
Safer still hanging around in the middle lane is trying to harass and show his face and let the mid lane know that, hey man, I'm here, better watch out. I think that's what he wants.
I feel like you pick Enchantress to cause problems in lane, and that is not exactly happening down bottom.
Yeah,
Top lane
Ogre-
AU, ooh, he's dead.
Ogre was able to leave
Safer.
and
Yeah.
leave Void solo.
Void just he's got like double stout or something.
No, he's just got a Wraith Band. He doesn't even have the Aquila finish.
Okay. He's just happy. You know, this
doesn't-
Enchantress doesn't hurt these days.
He doesn't. Enchantress doesn't hurt, and Void has really good base damage. Like it's
Yeah.
not hard for him to CS. It'll be pretty hard for Moon to get denies off.
Just the stout plus Ring of Protection blocking up
Oh,
damage.
a time lock.
Nice. He's out of tangos now. Once if Ench gets level 6, this lane gets pretty unplayable.
But
But
I just gotta
more
replenish.
tangos, yeah. There we go.
Yamate tanking the arrow. Yeah, bottom lane is still trading.
Does the
Each
Ogre
author.
need to help an Invoker like this? Because I feel like he's just sapping experience. Like, I respect that he's not helping out the Void. The Void can operate solo, but I don't know if Invoker's the lane you go to.
Do you go top instead then?
That's what I would think.
Yep, let's take a look on top first. With the haste rune, Safer trying to do some body block. X-Mother spot already. AU saving his core by returning that Safer back. But Ohio is still being chased by a very fast move.
Yes, Fisher.
Poison touch is just keeps
And
on.
it's
Yeah.
time to Fisher to block.
Oh,
Can he
he got
just
poison touch
what?
off.
Oh!
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Where's the Mirana?
I
One
don't
right
know.
click. I feel like you can surely get in there.
He
You got
had 3 leap
leaps.
charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lusting on the tower. I kind of get it. There was probably a couple creeps there that he didn't want to miss. And maybe just his team.
I mean,
didn't
that's how
call
they
for
lost
it.
last time. They killed Necro too many times.
Yeah. He's like, okay, we gotta let Ohio have a better start.
Nothing happening for the first 5 minutes of the game. It's still a laning phase, but look at the top lane first. I see some setup coming out from Team Tigers. They're going on
Ohio again.
for that Ohio. Here we go with the feature. X-Mother spot on somebody, but it won't be followed up with a torrent because no mana. Ohio still hanging around, spamming his dead pulse.
I don't know why Shaker's putting so much effort on this top lane. I feel like he could stress out Invoker a lot more, but Zephyr is just constantly showing himself up here. And it's just a Necro. We already saw what happened whenever Necro gets, quote, shut down in
Getting
the early
blocked
game.
here. Now Necroforce and AU being split in the wall of Fisher, and then once Fisher gone, here comes the boundless strike in order to finish the Necro off.
Mid lane Invis Ogre. Could cold snap into Force
Yeah,
Spirits.
Maybe, let's see.
Radiant structures
Fire Blast.
are fortified.
Ignite, Sunstrike, nice dodge by a Jet. Was smart enough to dodge that one.
I don't know. Invoker's getting a lot more than I would hope if I were Tigers, but maybe they're just confident letting it operate like this.
Oh,
never
getting
mind.
blocked. Invoker, very nice feature by Safer. Ice Wall comes out. You just have to leave out of that Ice Wall. Only few arrows needed to kill that Invoker.
Wow, he only had 1 leap charge left after that gank attempt.
Okay.
Oh, was it really just the one leap?
Yeah, that's all he had.
Oh.
I think he was out of mana too, even if he had more.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
First item he earned in his short list.
For Invoker,
Yeah.
Quaswex or Invoker, nothing crazy.
No, he went Quas Exort.
Oh,
So Force
wait,
Spirit,
Earn.
Force
Huh,
Spirit,
Okay.
Cold
Cold
Snap,
Snap,
Earn.
yeah, same thing.
Been seeing
Okay.
this a lot more lately.
Even with the Exort.
Yeah. I mean, we mostly seen Quaswex. We saw one Quaswex, right?
Yep.
Tsunami?
Right.
But
Yeah.
it
Mario
didn't do
getting
so
gone
well.
on again on top. Jump leaping in. He turned on the
Oh.
Ghost Round. He's gonna be fine for a while. Now waiting for his teammate. First time using the Chronosphere. Lockdown 2 inside. And here comes the Sunstrike. Kill the Monkey King. X-Mana spot back. Ohio. Let's see if he have enough mana to do the Reaper Thighs or not. Yamate gone. Ohio.
He's not level 6
Still
yet.
level 5. So it's actually a trade. Right now, Lotac lost the Chronosphere. But yeah, it was 1-5 for Lotac.
That timing, it's great for Void that he's able to participate in those kills, but Moonmeander has Siege Creep enchanted in the bot lane, so he's going to get the entire tier 1 tower just off of that one rotation.
And look at him just tanking up the creep wave as well.
Yeah.
Untouchable doing work.
Yeah,
getting more kills mid.
Shiyun.
It's kind of
Shiyun.
it's tough for Void because you can't lane bottom anymore now that Ench is 6. So you kind of your best bet is to go ganking. So it's kind of like okay that you go get that kill even though you give up your tower. But Invoker dying and across the board doesn't feel like it's really enough.
The bad news for Lotac is right now Moonmeander ready to go ham in every lane with his pals, you know, he and the gang. All these creeps.
Yeah, what would you consider to be the chrono priority list for Raven this game, GoDz?
Mirana or Monkey King, I guess, either or.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's really a priority. It's just whoever.
True.
Monkey King's probably slightly better, but yeah.
Oh, that spears for Moonmeander.
Yeah, I don't know if Void should be really playing down here. I don't think anyone can play down here is the problem.
They're trying to gank her though. They're bringing another one in.
Yeah, this is what you do. You either bring 3 or you bring 0.
Oh,
No
3 of them.
detection.
Here we
And
go.
3 is
and
not enough.
They have no detection.
And Lotac knows that it's not enough to take down level 8 Moonmeander. Now he's chasing on that level 4 Yamate. The rest of team
Back at
Tigers
top.
grouping
Oh.
up.
Oh.
Hit by the arrow.
Nice.
And then surely will be follow up with a Fisher. A Jet finish him off with a Star Storm. And maybe it's time to push the bottom tier 2 tower.
Oh, is he really gonna pretend to be?
Cheeky.
Oh. Okay, let's see. No? Okay, I thought it was stick around.
Not taking the bait.
Raven
And Radiant, yeah, they had a ward there. So
at the bottom lane.
knew it was coming.
5 seconds left to his Chronosphere.
This game feels pretty tough because I think Lotac can just fight when they have Chrono, but they just have no answers to Enchantress down here. It's a pretty free game for Moon to play. If they bring 3 or 4, they could potentially kill him, but it just doesn't feel worth it even if you do kill him at that point.
Right.
Such a tough game for Lotac. They started to lose the tier 1 tower. And Dazzle dive on top, and Ohio just punish him with a Reaper side.
Just
That
solo
was good
kill with
yeah.
Sunstrike, I'm guessing, maybe
That would
helping
be my
out.
guess.
X mark the spot at the
Nope.
somewhere in the Radiant jungle. Here comes the first time using the Ghost Ship, and then along with the Sunstrike, kills. Ready to go for the Chronosphere. He just have to land it.
Yeah, I can't kill him. They need Sunstrike damage to kill an Enchantress inside of a Chrono.
Too slow. Raven, maybe just consider Chronosphere somebody else.
Oh, the arrow hits the Kunkka inadvertently.
But if he cannot lock down Moonmeander in the Chrono, finally decided to go for that Moonmeander. Finally get it and also team up with the Meteor. Luckily, that Invoker just came back in time.
I mean, they kind of committed a chrono for that as well.
It's the only way you kill the Enchantress now. I think, to go back to your question, so I think Ench is the priority, at least for the next 10-15 minutes.
Right.
Until you get to that mid to late game stage where you may just be looking at the other cores. Right now, it's actually Ench is the biggest issue.
Max untouchable and level 2 on each 2 and 3 skills goes in leap 2 times already for Ajay to get rid of the AU and stop one by you doing the bounded strike. Wukong commands in order to zone the race out and kill Ohio inside. Maybe just take the top tier on tower too.
This is the issue with using Chrono. They just instantly die for kills because there's no Chrono. There's nothing to worry about. There's no other team fight with Chrono on cooldown. At least
There's
nothing you're scared of.
Extremely minimal wave clear as well, as long as Invoker's not in the vicinity for Chaos Meteor. So they can take this tower, and they're still already starting to look around in their jungle.
Moonlight Shadow.
Get the fissure on Invoker, but the arrow setup isn't really convenient.
Setting up the arrow. Maybe they're grouping up and trying to find someone inside the Radiant. Raven.
Yeah, they're converging on Moonmeander again. Chrono is not up though, but they do
Man.
have 4 heroes,
Yeah,
so
this is a
X-Torrent
lot.
boat, I would hope so.
Level 10 Moonmeander. Let's see if they
Bottom.
can do it or not. He turned on the Nature's Attendant. I think he's gonna. Oh, he almost got away with that. If
Dire
only
wants
he
vengeance.
has like 1 second more. But the race of team Tigers is moving in,
Oh, they
seeking
cancel
for
TP.
vengeance. Yamate is stuck inside, but we're gonna take a look at this fight first. AU might be the first one who goes down.
He's running.
Yeah, he's progressing.
Not much running from Monkey King, unfortunately.
Shout out to the Vision nerf on Tree Dance, but he
Killing
spots him.
spree.
And Yamato died in the jungle as well.
Yama.
Invoker gets out though.
Yeah, just the supports. Like the Fissure finding 1 TP, but not the big one.
Volley strike,
Although-
Echo Slam in the for the
Okay.
first time in this game. Safer just easily walk in Echo.
That's really bad news, that kill. That's the hero you don't want to see dying if you're Lotac.
That was just a walk-in echo as well.
He could die, but yeah. But it's better if he die on the cooldown of the Chronosphere, not when he has Chronosphere
Right,
ready.
exactly.
Because yeah, and like God said, that they have to play around this the Faceless Void, the Chronosphere. Some fight happening in the river. He jumped in, he hopped down here. Primal
what a
Spring
figure.
and go for that AU, dominating already for Wonder Kid or in your dream.
Well, this is one of the stomps you guys were talking about.
Yeah,
Maybe you know you get
pretty
these
much.
two strong teams facing each other, and one team just with a draft edge and outplaying the early game. It's just crushing.
Yeah, if the game is fast, then we got roll swap quick.
You're excited for this roll
He's
swap.
really
We're,
hyped.
we're not even playing our roles. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm playing with the soundboard, but I'm not really.
This is just like the.
You know, round one. We
yeah,
got 4
this is
series
the, this
today.
is
We
a
don't,
warm up.
Yeah, I guess.
we don't want to tire
Oh
ourselves.
yeah, for Kingsman, we gotta inform that we have 4 series today, actually the longest. 8 games action-packed of Southeast Asia Dota and nonsense people.
Oh, Chuan. Chuan.
And Xion might get caught waiting for the support.
Oh.
Almost hit his torso and then shooting up the shark.
Oh, good guy, Marana.
Splitting the damage.
Luckily, but Moonminder moving in start doing damage too. Jumping in, Primal Spring cannot find a target for the Wonder Kid. They just maybe just fall back and push the creep waves.
Yeah, they don't see Void on the map. They don't want to get too close in comfort.
On the way to a Dragonlance for the Enchantress, increasing the range and stats. Man, he's gonna be really strong late game. Ohio getting gone on once again for Wonder Kid, waiting for him to do the ballast strike.
Scythe is down for another 3
Finally.
seconds. He saw that entire thing. There's a Radiant Ward on the secret shop, so I'm surprised that he stuck around after seeing the Monkey King channel the entire Primal Spring.
True that. Monkey King is getting bigger and bigger now. Already got the Echo Saber.
And Shaker got a blink.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous.
Gosh, that net worth difference is huge.
Yeah.
Chronosphere at the bottom lane, he trying to land.
Oh my gosh, time a lot.
Did he land the Chronosphere? this
No,
time?
he got some bashes with Mask of Madness and Bloodlust.
Oh, okay.
Shaker has the blink.
I didn't see that, sorry.
Yeah, Zeko too.
Seems
Yeah, in
maybe
the
onto this.
middle, they're charging in for a jet. A jet, maybe land some arrow. Come on, give me the arrow of the hope. Nope.
Oh, top lane.
Top lane.
Boy. What are
The
you gonna do?
boy, yeah, he's up to something.
He's looking for the Monkey King with that Quelling Blade.
Oh, Chrono is down. Did they Chrono? I mean, it's down for another minute. Oh,
he's so
he's
close.
one tree
Two mon-
away.
Surely the monkey's gonna
Here
jump.
comes the before I fall off the tree. Let's go for Wukong command.
That timing sucks.
Yeah.
The creep wave moved up right so that Marana could
Yeah,
not get
true
an
that.
arrow
And now they
follow-up.
just, it seems like Lotac just smelled the mistake from Team Tiger, said they're just gonna initiate.
Ooh,
And that's the death of
big.
a jet. That's hill indeed.
That's a big kill streak to give away, and to Raven of all people.
500 gold earned.
Alright, feels like we've got a game all of a sudden. These couple kills. It's gonna make life pretty interesting.
Alright.
Just making this hench killable makes the game so much easier now that you've got Mask of Madness, you've got Chronosphere, you've got the, I think, Spirit Vessel complete on Invoker too, so all these
Yeah.
items just make this hench that little bit less scary.
Alright.
Can you can self-dispel with enchant, right?
No.
You can
can't
only cast it on
yourself, right?
allies?
You can't,
You may be right. I know you can... Oh yeah, never mind. You can do it
you
on
can't
allies.
even do it on allies. Yeah,
it's
I was
only
like,
Yeah.
I was like, wait a
enemies.
second, am I going crazy? I'm pretty sure it's enemies.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Um, you get like a you get a
Fire
purge creep, I
strike,
guess.
Right.
But that's
Primal Spring comes down on Yamate. Long range shooting by Moonmind.
They're moving down here though. They go Chrono. They're gonna run into Dazzle. He's got a nice ward going.
Okay. Oh, nice arrow hit on the torso of that Raven. Kinda interrupt his timing to go jump in and landing some Chronosphere or something. Just have to push the middle lane to the mid tier 2 tower. Let's go, boys. Top lane. Ohio strike back and dealing damage to the towers.
He does not push nearly as fast though. Bot tier 2
oh
already
man, the
finished.
worst hero to push
Dude, he's
towers.
terrible. He's great at killing down the creep wave, but actually hitting structures. No.
Yeah, it's so like
So they're gonna give up 2 tier 2 towers for 1 tier 1 tower, pretty much.
No, that's not a good trade.
No.
Kind of feel like they can't fight.
Yeah.
Weave goes down.
Chrono's up.
Just
though,
have to give
so-
it whatever they want for Team Tiger. Just give it for now.
It is low-level grave as well. Like the
Right.
that makes it very hard to grave people inside Chrono.
Wow, they're not even
Here
giving
we
up this
go.
tier
Finally,
1.
we get to see some fight. Primal Spring that's hit Ohio. He turned on the gold child, and here comes the Reaper size, and along with the Sunstrike. Not gonna be enough to kill that Wonder Kid though. Still survive. Finally, a Chrono Fear comes in with a quick save. Shallow grave for the first time in this game. Might save that Wonder Kid though. Kung Fu Command. No, it's Wukong Command. Dear Raven, where's Kung Fu Command comes out? Oh my. Raven running away. Jumping, and
great.
that would be the end of the fight.
Kung Fu Command.
They lost Invoker mid. What's happening?
X-Markler spot himself trying to get the body rune, but the timing wasn't just right.
Dude, that Monkey King got hit by like 3 torrents in the exact same spot, and everyone was like, "Yeah, this is a 4-position
Old
Kunkka."
Meander start to attack on that AU, but he's gonna be fine. He was just teleported away. Raven fighting a Jet inside the tree
3
line. A
time
Jet might get
dilations.
bad.
Oh,
that's what I'm
dear.
talking about. He got bad, but however, his support comes in with a Fisher trying to save
goes
her.
down.
Goes in for more. Come on, Raven.
Where's
You
the
can do
bash?
it.
Oh.
I mean, this. Oh my goodness. Time walk forward for the kill. No time walk away. You disappointed
He
me.
didn't get the bash. If he got the bash, maybe.
Oh my.
That was-
Raven.
Odds
with
of the game, you know, the odds are climbing back.
Yeah.
2.6 to 1.4.
Mm.
So Lotac showing signs of life.
Yeah.
Late game, I think Radiant easily have this game.
Oh, goes right
They
for
gotta
that
get
AU, and now he's stuck in a Fisher. I'm pretty sure he will go down. The support position for Kunkka gone real quick. And yeah, maybe go to Yamate. Inside the Roshan pit, they are having one Cardi with them. Must help a lot. Almost spring down, get the Aegis, and get ready for the high ground. You think?
Let's see if Invoker Sunstrikes it. I think if Lotac get any whiff that it's happening, they're gonna definitely challenge it. But they don't suspect a thing right now. Oh, Sunstrike, there we go. Now
Up
what
HP
happens?
is
Yes,
already.
there's a TP. They want to fight this.
He did go back for the max Wex, so he's got this long range tornado initiation.
He's
But
not TPing.
he's,
They're letting it go.
Yep. Happy to just trade to extend. I think this just plays into them wanting to go late game. They'll just defend high ground, turtle it up, split push, play for late game.
Got high chance to win for the high ground fight for Team Lotac.
Yeah, I think you can always get a chrono off on some key targets who... Ooh, that Aetherland's going to make it harder.
Oh, Raven is go. He
No
almost
Moonlight Shadow comes out, luckily, because Face's Void just spotted him.
They don't
Maybe
know about the
Ballet Strike
Shadow Blade.
goes in and trying to do for a
here.
single kills along with the and here we go. Meteor 2, they kill the Aegis, but can they get up back home alive?
No,
Jumped
the
away!
Echo Slam's too late.
Slam.
I think they still have him though.
Was like half a second late, but yeah, it's still fine because oh wait,
Huh?
not
Shadow
looking
play.
fine
He's
actually.
dusted. He's got TP, another time walk TP potentially.
They have
One
no more
second.
Ballet
detection.
Strike catch
Oh, it's
him
close.
anyway. Raven down, but the rest of the Radiant just pushing mid. X-Mark the spot into the torrent, into the shark. Hit by him. Sunstrike comes out, Reaper size. Moon
See ya.
there. Yeah.
Well, that Aegis got reclaimed like instantly, so...
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the kind of Aegis reclaim I don't think is good though for Lotac.
No,
'cause
yeah, exactly.
You're playing for the late game. You're going to be able to defend high ground even when they have an Aegis. Losing your Void and putting Chrono on cooldown is not worth just an Aegis. Obviously, the idea was you kill the Aegis and then you get out without dying.
That was the Shadowblade reveal, so...
Yeah.
There you got one kill, technically, but not as worthwhile of a kill as it could
I'm
have been.
surprised Shaker didn't save him. He could have stunned him during Chrono, too.
That's what I thought.
I want to say he could have
So-
even saved the Aegis, but perhaps just felt like it wasn't worth it and just wanted to guarantee the post-Chrono kill.
Right.
With the
Necro
Change
foes, all of them grouping up on top. 3 of them maybe got a chance to do
seeing-
some smoke.
You seen these Sentry Wards gods on the map?
Yeah,
X mark the spot and shooting in the airball shark.
swing and a miss.
timing wasn't just right. Defeating blast in the middle in order to kill the creep wave. Safer right now. Got an arcane boot and blink dagger. His next item gonna be a U center. The second talent of the monkey is 603 dance cast range, so he can move around quick.
Yeah, I've been seeing that more and more. It doesn't matter what kind of Monkey King you are, people just want that more mobility.
I mean, Moon Meander can use it to great effect. You see him all over the map just jumping through the trees.
But Jingu Mastery damage is quite a lot too, 75.
But this is Moon Meander, okay? Moon does what he wants.
This is Wonder King Monkey King. Or in your dream.
Sorry, yeah, in your dream. I keep thinking Moon Monkey King from that last game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was kind of confused with that.
Yeah, Moon Enchantress.
402 the Ballet Strike damage from the Monkey King by In Your Dream.
Sentry
Well,
Dota.
Kanka just TP'd into everyone, but he has an X.
Oh no, he's being surrounded by the whole
rune?
team of the Tiger just to get the Bounty Rune.
He didn't get it though, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Luckily he X-marked the spot himself.
Yeah.
Shuan.
Ghost Scepter Necro. Yikes.
This is the map visions of Team Lotac. As you can see, they don't have that many visions.
This is the double ethereal strat against Enchantress. You want to purge it off?
One
I've got
has
a
magic.
second.
Yeah.
Now Enchantress has to hit the
Dagon.
same tier.
No, or that. Yeah.
You get the double dispel. You know.
Oh! Chrono just catch one inside. It's the Monkey King. They need to burst him up. All the Sun Destroyer and all the stuff. Wonder Kid dropping quite low. And a save from the Shallow Grave by 1437. Release the Meteor as well. Here comes the Wukong Commander. Finally, Safer goes in with the Echo Slam damage. And that was decent. River side to finish him off. Ohio walking long way back home. Getting shoot down by the spears. That's it.
Even the ethereal forms didn't save him from Moon Meander.
Yeah, it's not really a build. As much as it sounds great. Oh, Enchantress dispels Ghost Shroud. Well, guess what? I've got a second one. No, it's not good.
Work.
Yeah.
You're delaying your death at that point. You, as a Necro, you need to be able to threaten for kills and frontline and really tank it up. And this doesn't make you tanky. This just makes you,
Makes
stay
you
alive.
Yeah.
You need to be soaking up spells and damage, and all this does is stop them from attacking you.
Maybe a pie would be better?
Yeah.
Any survivability at this point, because their high is just dying.
Yeah.
Like Vanguard's not very great against ranged heroes, on ranged heroes, unfortunately. But like something along the lines of a Crimson. Unfortunately, you can't build armor because it's all pure damage coming out from the impetuses.
But don't forget the point that if he can stay alive longer, that the Heartstopper aura is just gonna kill Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think a Blade Mail maybe could have worked this game.
Blade Mail would have been good.
Yeah.
I like that. It always feels nice against
no
Ench.
time, man. No time to discuss because they just come back again, dropping quite low. Wonder Kid was a little bit too in front, but he's still alive with the Shallow Grave. It's time to hop away. No, he's not gonna hop. He's just gonna drain all the HP back. Might be dying with the Tornado. That's what I'm talking about. Ohio chasing everyone in. Dropping quite low mana. 1437, so he cannot do anything much. He forced up himself, Shallow Grave on himself, but still stuck with Ohio. Slow him down with the Shallow Grave. That would be surely a kill, but let's take a look at the fight in the middle first. Moon Meander walking up the stairs. Might die at the river. Fire Blast and finish him off. Somebody just brought back. It's Dazzle. He teleported down. Get X-Marter spot into a torrent. Ohio still charging in. There is only
Chrono's
tier 1
up.
tower. Chrono Fear, not enough mana. He
Not
just
enough mana.
needed. He just need a little bit of mana. Then yeah, that would be good enough for Team Lotac. They might get the mid-tier tower too.
That's still okay for him.
Yeah, I don't know
Force
how
out.
that went so well.
Yeah, 2,000 gold swing in favor of Team Lotac.
Yeah.
That's a buyback on the Dazzle as well.
Oh yeah, right.
Whenever they catch the monkey at the start, it can look okay. He gets Grave, but Grave is not like a guaranteed save. It just delays your death.
If he was able to do some Jingu right clicks, then he may have been able to come back. But Tornado killed him, and it would have dispelled
He's
it
so
if he didn't kill
greedy.
him.
I mean, after that Shallow Grave save, he could just hop away.
I don't
think
he's
he
taking
would have
damage.
gotten away.
He's kind of stuck is the issue.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, his best bet was to Jingu lifesteal back, but Necro turned ethereal, so the Ghost Shroud plus Ghost Scepter worked out in that favor.
He just needs a BKB. I think this game looks way better for him when he has a BKB.
Right.
He's just not afraid of anything at that point.
He might not buy a BKB because he's from Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I'll carry.
That's a
never know.
problem.
We only know snack bars, not a Black King bar. Goes in, Chronosphere, stuck on one, it's a Jit.
Dude, look at that owl.
He can't do
He's freaking
anything.
out.
Sunstrike only. Go for that Raven. Turn on the Black King bar, the Red is gonna retreat. Trying to find some angles to go in for that safer. They need to be careful, but the Earthshake Echo Slam too.
Oh, man, playing Void against Blink sometimes can be tricky. They're just blinking out of there, leaping out.
Yeah.
Actually, he did catch them around a mid-leap animation, but everyone else was sort of like circling around the chrono. You don't want to go in there.
And he knew like Mirana was too far away that only he could do damage, and Grave is going to save her. So it would have been probably Raven's death if he committed for that.
Keep in mind that this team 5 faces Void doesn't have a Chronosphere. So let's see how they're going to defend this one. Just going to wait for a killing creep wave would be fine for them.
No tree breaking strats here for Lotac, not like yesterday.
Yeah.
Goes in for that Ohio, jumping in front line, tanking everything by himself. He's on the ghost round. Now he kind of stuck with the Boundless Strike.
These creep waves keep spawning at such times Mirana can't fall. Like, you have Boundless into Arrow and you have Fissure into Arrow, and none of them are being able to connect.
I think they should have gone for the Fallen Back and gotten these bounty runes. I feel like a more patient team would have just been like, look, we're not really going to break high ground. Let's get all 4 bounty runes. Like, when you have this kind of control, you want to get 4 bounty runes. That's like 2.5k gold. And they got...
You are so pretty tight on bounty runes.
Look, man, you gotta
I
watch
will
the clock,
play
bro.
with you, bro.
Yeah,
really.
I will bring you gold every 5 minutes. Gold in your pockets.
I remember that. Yeah, since there's 4 bounty runes invented, there was only around like a few games that I was heavily focused and getting bounty runes from the start until the end of the game, and everyone's just happy about it. Yeah, because some of the games, even they are pro. They when it gets into the
late game,
the fire of the battles, they just just
forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, the later the game goes, the more money they are. It makes a bigger difference over time.
The Tigers mainly wanted to... They knew Chrono was down, and they were like, maybe Lotac is dumb enough that they'll go down to the low ground. But
And if you get a pick, like if Shaker finds a Blink Echo and kills like Necro or something, suddenly you've maybe got a tier 3. So understandable. It's like this higher risk but high reward kind of style versus, you know, let's just get some gold and fall back.
Right.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I quit using the assisted camera after using it for 1 year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
It just betrayed you too many times?
I thought it's like, it's so hard to control, like, it's so hard to get a view, like, the point of view that you want, because when you click it, it will just auto and just keep
It's very
on.
stubborn.
Yeah, you have to fight it with your
mouse.
It's like this
I have
constant
to fight
struggle.
it. So at first it feels like, wow, this is such a invention of the world. You
So
know?
smooth.
Yeah, so good, so smooth, and then man, I just quit it. And it feels like I feel much better with it.
Roche respawning, and now Zephyr finds out. Sunstrike will hopefully find out soon.
They haven't got the best Roche line. Like we saw last time how long it took, and it's going to take even longer now with time passing. Roche is just getting stronger. But and you can definitely just sit there, delay, make it so that they're not taking damage. Which is a nice thing, because some lineups, you know, you have a slow Roche, and to kill Roche, you have to get low.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not so much the case.
Faceless Void on the way to the Monkey King bar, ladies and gentlemen. Level 20 with 3 talents. His latest talent is plus 500 time wall cast range.
Yep.
Long range. You need to be careful about this Faceless Void. That Raven ready to jump in once again. Maybe it's time to go in. Chronosphere on 2. He got a support and he got a core.
Where's the Invoker?
Yeah, where is he? How he goes straight for the corner. He's dropping quite low. It's time for Raven to just jump away. Seems like he was a little bit too fast, too offside from his teammate. However, his backline, Ohio, get rid of that Safer. Didn't even got a chance to land a Echo Slam. Next one gonna be Yamate. Beat off that 1347. 1437 actually. Jumping in for that Wonder Kid trying to find.
He can't kill Ohio. He has too many ethereal forms.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing what happened back there, we didn't catch it on the camera. I think Zephyr went in and he stopped the initiation on the side of Lotac.
So Invoker was dealing with the Earthshaker, and the Faceless Void was dealing with the Mirana and the Dazzle, which Dazzle actually got X'd out of the chrono, but 1437 didn't realize it.
I mean, Void. I think the Void initial
4-3-7.
idea was if he has no follow-up, just solo killing Dazzle is
Right.
fine there. But
Yeah.
he doesn't even kill the Dazzle with the X mess up a bit.
Oh,
And then
he
he
just
takes so
fought.
much damage afterwards that the Boundless
Yeah.
Strike ended up finishing him off.
It was. I think that's a fine chrono. It was just a
Yeah.
chaotic fight where things didn't quite go according to plan, and Lotac still walk away with a 2-for-1 trade. Just supports dying, not the best for him.
Right, and that was a BKB charge on the
Yeah.
side of, that was his 9-second BKB on Raven's Faceless Void.
Or just force him to use the Xyclopzz on himself.
It's still a reset, and I think given where the game's at, you're okay with that as
Yeah,
Lotac.
no Roche was claimed. If Tigers was able to follow up into a Roche, then that would have been devastating.
Yep.
But Roche still on the table for both teams, and Faceless Void's going to have Chrono in 20.
Is Argent's Lion okay? Seems
What?
a bit. Argent's Lion, when it runs, it seems to sort of bob around all over the
every,
place.
Every time he attacks, attack animation is. I don't know.
think it's
Weird.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
No, not that one. Yeah, are there snow in California?
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, in winter. There's some mountains, you know. People go.
But not in the city, right?
Not in LA.
No.
You won't get snow here.
People go to Big Bear or whatever. Is that where
Yeah,
the snow
I
is?
think so. That sounds familiar.
Is it still sunny in winter?
Day to day, you know. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Oh, okay.
Looking to come back, enjoy some skiing, some snowboarding.
Yeah, you got your 10-year visa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free anytime.
Yeah. If I. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was thinking, I was like, am I coming back?
Yeah. 10 years, my man. You
Dude,
know?
10 years.
You don't know what I have been through. Asking for the visa, man, really.
We did it. We got
it's
Xyclopzz to America.
It's actually the scariest interview I ever been into my life, you know.
Yeah.
It
yeah,
wasn't
it's like
even
it's
one
like
interview, right?
it's exactly investigation
Do you know how many interviews you had to go through
for.
to finally get your visa? You went through a couple, but you failed, right?
Yeah, I have been into like 3 interviews.
3 interviews
Yeah.
until you succeeded, right?
Yeah. It's like dramatic.
America didn't know what they were missing out on, not letting you in the country.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm here, I'm good. It's good for them. I destroy a lot of burgers.
Yeah, good for the economy.
You're helping the
Yeah.
economy, yeah.
Exactly.
California's GDP just shot
And
up.
also their health too.
No, you don't want to deal with our healthcare. You go
Yeah,
back to
that's-
Thailand if you want to do that.
That was the
Yeah.
one thing I was worried about. I ended up getting insurance before I came here just in case.
Oh, look at the bait! Oh my God! He spent like 5 seconds just to find out that is the wrong one. Ohio inside now. He gets stuck in the balance strike. He's dead.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Well, last game, you know, it was Ohio having a rough time. This time it's definitely Raven. Raven, some of these chronos. Whew.
That Ajit my game, my man.
Yeah. Illusion runes. It's always my favorite room. People always ask me what my favorite rune is. It's illusion rune by far.
Would you even consider going for a blink on Raven to try and get some better executed chronos?
If he had another core, he would, but he has to
I
deal
think he
damage.
needs- yeah, it's like he needs still damage. He's still not like the only carry, and Invoker is gonna be dealing as much, if not more, damage
It's
in these
just
fights.
the
but
only issue is like the heroes on Tigers, unless you get the Dazzle, there's always going to be a Grave, and if you possibly try to chrono on a Mirana and Monkey
Yeah.
King, they are very elusive, very slippery.
Oh, they get the tree cut on the Monkey
Okay.
Gang.
Oh no, in the middle there might be
Yeah.
another fight, but luckily that the In Your Dream of Wonder Kings got away quite safe. 4, 5, 6 damage.
yeah, the issue with Blink is like, even if you have a Blink, they're not going to suddenly position better for Chrono. Like, just having Shadow Blade is kind of enough. And the Time Walk range is basically you have a built-in
Raven
Blink.
go to the bottom lane with
Oh,
Invoker.
1437.
Luckily, he found one support, so yeah, that is a good pick off. Maybe slow down the push of Team Tigers for a while. After they just, I kind of like the decision to go in and get a pick off like that because they, Lotac knows that Tigers about to group up with the Aegis and the Cheese, so
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually time consuming waiting for that Dazzle to come back again.
One of the reasons why Invoker's doing a lot of damage right now is because there weren't or aren't many BKBs on the side of Tigers, but Mirana just completed her BKB. Monkey King has his 10-second? Yeah, Monkey King and Mirana both have BKBs. So now, really, you have to rely on physical damage. Necro's not going to do very much damage against these BKBs.
No.
Kunkka is a support.
Necro hasn't really necessarily done. He hasn't been able to do too much in this game, just
Right.
because he gets destroyed most of the time.
But I guess the idea is that in the span of a chrono, you can take someone down to like half HP, let the scythe finish off the rest. You're not going to be able to rely on that anymore.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
assuming that Lotac gets the initiation every single time. And positioning for Tigers, I mean, they haven't had any of those disastrous chronospheres yet.
They've been pretty good about just not getting caught all inside. But at some point, Chronosphere, Cataclysm could kick in. That's going to be scary stuff. And even if it's like only 2 heroes in a Chronosphere, maybe someone else is getting caught by a Fire Blast or an
Right.
X-Torrent. And if
Anything could happen with a Chronosphere, man. You know,
Yeah,
that
I-
skills we have seen from like day 2, that is very, very powerful. It makes like a team that was really underdog just won some big powerhouse just with that miracle Chronosphere.
All right, hear me out, guys. This is the game where Dazzle gets an Aghanim Scepter.
What's the progress on
AoE
it?
Grave?
You're
crazy
not
for this
quite.
one.
That actually may be the worst Aghanim
You,
How
Scepter.
big
you
is
think
AoE?
you think he gonna
It's
get it?
small, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
he's
it
not
like
gonna get it.
400 or
It's
something?
Hey,
The
why-
A is pretty small, yeah.
Why don't you trade with him with Kingship?
I'm not
Well,
making any dumb bets like you, Cyclops.
No,
I
don't
saw
think he
your
is.
victimization. Don't try to rope me into this.
Dazzle X has to be one of the worst in the game.
I don't even know what the AoE is, but it's I know it is.
The
very
scenario
small.
where it's like maybe applicable is like you're against a Magnus and your team gets RP, but even then it's like they're still on
Yeah.
1 health and they're gonna die when Grave wears off.
Right.
It's like it's just not viable.
Not a good visions for Team Tigers. They barely see anything inside the base. But right now they see Ohio, which is that it's what Lotac want them to see. They're using Ohio as a bait, and everyone just surrounded him, ready to go in. Start the fight with the X-Mark spot. This is quite a tricky fight for both parties. They see Ohio, but that is clearly a bait. So Tigers just be cool with it.
This is some high-level poker, and no one's. It's bluffs left
Look
and
at
right.
that!
Everyone knows everyone's bluffing too. And that's Necro's job is to stand in front and be the bait. Dangle his life for the greater good. He's not going to be able to deal damage in a fight. He
Right.
might get a best case scenario gets a Reaper, and I don't even think you're expecting a good Reaper in this
Yeah.
game
If
If
because of
anything, you would just want to trigger that BKB early.
yeah. Do as much Heartstopper damage as possible. You never notice in a
Raven.
fight, but it does add up.
I thought Raven just gonna go push bottom to put the pressures on Team Tiger,
he's
force
on
them
it
to
now.
go back.
He needs to balance showing himself in lanes. The problem is, as soon as he shows himself anywhere, then all of Tiger's like, oh,
I
sweet,
see.
let's go party.
He can't actually push lanes unless he sees Shaker. That's the scariest
That's
part about
also true,
Shaker and
yeah.
why this hero is like top
Alright.
tier. Shaker is always off the map. Shaker is not a hero that pushes lanes. It's just a hero that stays in fog. So if you're a carrier that wants to split push,
Oh, Raven.
Oh,
He
Solar?
could get revenge, but he's underneath a tier 2 tower.
Going out once again, Ohio. I kind of feel for the guy. He has to play like this.
but Raven, there you go. He sees Shaker mid. He knows he's safe to do this.
Yeah.
At least for a little bit. Shaker, in the second he pushes like 4 creeps, he knows Shaker could have TP'd, so he's
Yeah.
out. He's playing it so safe.
This is,
Which
this
Shaker
is
is
very
coming.
high
Yeah.
level.
He's prowling. Moonlight
High
Shadow.
level mind games here, you know,
that's-
There's a
predicting.
ward here and a sentry.
It's Shaker's job to hunt. And if
Oh, he walks into the sentry.
And it's actually a checker.
Chrono.
Yeah! Now that
My
is-
man.
he predicted that he'll run into the sentry, and then the Chronosphere is just too big to be missed.
Yeah, that
Reveals the
Cataclysm.
wards, but probably not a big deal.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, we
absolutely
could get
worth
some
it.
picks, right?
This is, you may buy enough time for the Aegis to go down.
Catching
mid lane.
Ballet Strike, that they know that their age is about to reclaim, so they just gotta do something. When whatever they see, they just have to engage. Turn the Black King Bar, start attacking on Ohio. Okamajai, the dropping quite low. Now Chronosphere, this is such a big team fight because he used it to the micro kill. Wukong Commands already comes out. The rest of Team Tigers is having to retreat. He used it just to go back. It seems like they're just gonna save the charge with the Aegis and the cheat, do you think? No, because they still keep on pushing.
That was great from Chuyan. He didn't reveal himself, and he ended up chasing the Enchantress. And they bursted her down while she wasn't expecting it.
Kited her with that Spirit Vessel Cold
Spirit Vessel
Snap.
Cold
And
Snap.
yeah, and then Void comes in, easy kill. Shaker buys back because he's like, oh shit, team fight's going on, but he TPs to a tier 1, which is nice, but he's not there to do anything still. So This game is looking pretty good for Lotac. They're just stalling it out and buying themselves more and more time.
High ground's not going to get easier either. I mean, more farm on Invoker and Void. They're fantastic high ground defenders.
This game gets harder and harder as time goes on. Mirana is just not doing enough damage. Her item build has like Lincoln's BKB. And just Mirana's not a hero that gets super scary in late game anyways.
Aegis reclaimed, finally.
Monkey King doesn't scale well into the late game either. He gets kited. Ench, same thing. It's like, this Dire Lamp is not going to be particularly scary in the late game.
Ohio with an Aghanim Scepter ready, with 3k gold in his pocket.
Yeah. Will he get positive this game?
Just 5-7-6 right now,
Yeah.
so
Round 2?
I think it's possible.
I already
Double or
lost.
nothing.
You go in.
I'm not
you
doing
know, I got
anything.
nothing to bet already. I lost
we
my
can bet 2
kingship.
series. How about this? We'll give you back the privilege, or you can't do it for the next 2 series.
Then if I lose, I'm gonna be like here for the rest of my day.
Yeah, story of my
Oh
life,
my God,
Xyclopzz.
such a hard day. When we have 4 series in a day, and I'm stuck here. No, I'm just gonna play safe. I don't mind losing
know,
the next one.
It'll be funny if you're there the whole day anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just lose the RNG. He believes in the system, so, you know,
Yeah.
if that's what
Yeah,
the
but
system wants.
We have that
sometime-
on tape now, so you can't go back.
But this, well, I believe the system. I'm not sure about Kevin and Nate.
You think they're corrupt?
Yeah, he kind of might, take some money
Yeah, I'll slip him
from one of the
20.
casters. Yeah. Alright, this whole team smoke to the top.
Oh.
I hear the Chronosphere.
They know.
This time, yeah.
Oh, the pings.
Oh.
Oh
Rated
no, he
BKB.
sees in Balance Strike.
Oh,
Catch
no.
it.
They had no idea. It was
Wow,
smoke plus
Raven.
Moonlight Shadow.
Better rush back to mid, man.
It's revenge for bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
It
just
really is this vision game now. Like, who sees who first? Because neither team can really save people who get caught.
Not just that though. Look at the lack of vision on the map as well. There's
Yeah.
nothing on the map. Nothing
especially for the Radiant side, the Lotac, no observer wards at all. This is kind of surprised because we just talked about the last game, the amount of sentries and observers being played is ridiculous, but we barely seen this
They're
one.
just stuck in their base right now. Like, the Void got out to split push bottom, but then they got dewarded because he used the Chrono to reveal their ward, so now he's, split pushing top, but
Also, Shaker
Gets
has a
caught.
gem, so he's been covering a lot of ground with
Hey,
that.
it's time to go up, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for this?
No,
yeah.
I'm not ready.
No. Oh, but it seems like they're ready. They're going for that. Oh, dropping
force
quite low
ups.
already. Ghost Rider is going to get everything
Reaper.
back. He's taking a lot of
Reaper.
damage from that spear. Maybe Reaper size on the
Oh,
one
the
who's on the
grave.
Tello Grave. Not looking good. Wukong
blinks
commands
out.
order to zone them all out. Safer. First one to go down in this team fight. Ohio jumped away from that Wukong.
Oh, he died to
Torrent is
ignite.
gonna hit. Maybe it's time for
The
the
arrow.
ultimate. No, he already shoot the shark. No more Ghost Round. And he's dead now for that Ohio. No more Heart Stopper Aura. It's time to go in. Faces War is coming back with the Chronosphere. Ready.
4v5 defense.
They're scouting the shrine.
You think they can?
No, they did. They defended without the Void.
The ethereal strat was real. Ohio, there was moments where he should have died there.
That
Yeah.
4 stuff, he was about to get 5-second arrowed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of surprised with the 2.3k HP. The Necro Force can survive this long in such a late
It
game
was
team fight.
purely Kunka's Force Staff that was keeping him alive. Kunka has Aether Lens, Force Staff, and that's it. That is not a build that you would see traditionally on a hero like this, but it's working out.
So utility.
His X range is ridiculous. He's been popping Mirana's Lincolns left and right.
Also, Ogre has with the Atos, which I don't know if that's the best item. Atos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atos for now, right?
For
Instead
like-
of going straight for an Aghanim Scepter.
It's so much gold.
It is a lot
Yeah.
of gold.
I don't even know if like straight Ags is the build, but there's definitely, to me, way better items than the
And there's no
the
like
Atos.
blinking here that you really care about rooting down. It's Mirana
Yeah.
with a leap at best.
And she has the Lincoln, so really
Right.
you're just breaking the Lincoln. So
Yeah.
I suppose the cooldown on it is not too bad. I mean, you can
Yeah, it's-
consistently keep the Lincolns popped.
it's very spammable.
That's pretty much all though.
It's
This
nice, for sure.
Roshan
The range is
fight.
good too, right? The range for Atos, it's
Right.
quite far.
It has a projectile though, so that kind of makes it
Yeah,
less
I suppose.
reliable.
But you don't want to expend anything to get rid of it though.
Yeah, and then if you break the Lincolns, you can X to force a BKB out, for example.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's
I
just an expensive way of doing that.
no vision at all, but they have the visions behind the Roshan pit for Team Lotac to, if they want to contest the Roshan fight here. Meanwhile, Team Tigers have a better visions on this high ground on the hill
Wait,
of
where
the
was
wards.
that Sunstrike?
Was it in Roche? Or?
No, it wasn't in Roche.
Okay. Well,
Oh man,
They are not going for Roche.
this is Refresher territory, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
So, Monkey or Shaker. Probably Shaker, but Monkey's not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's Monkey, he can always just double command while they're pushing.
Yeah, if you give it to Monkey, it's for the push factor, and they are struggling to push. I think Monkey having it isn't bad.
Who are they giving it
They're
to?
debating over it.
He's got
Yeah,
too many items. He's like, I got everything, guys. Someone carry something for me.
Yeah, you got everything.
Struggling.
Maybe just go top if they're successful with that, and just go mid after that for the push of Team Tigers.
Yeah, they haven't. It's just so hard to push against Radiant's lineup high ground, but the way you do it is just, pop Wukong, pop your BKB. At this point, you just accept you're going to have 5-second BKBs and just use it to hit tower and back off.
Yeah.
Play this super slow siege game, which is, I don't know if that's the SCA way. It's not really. Safe, slow, steady pushing, but this is the kind of game that maybe calls for it, and I think Theban as a captain is the kind of guy who's going to instruct his team to play like that.
And Primal Spring killed the creep wave, won the kit.
So what's the play here for Lotac? Because they've been doing a really good job at defending. They haven't been able to really claim any major objectives.
Chrono and kill someone who doesn't have Aegis.
Are they just waiting for that one big team fight?
Whole team smoke. They're just gonna go for something now.
Yeah,
Quite risky.
open for
But
it.
Void
uh,
is very close to 25, and if he does hit 25 again,
look at the draw. They're just gonna send in Ohio to just bait in front to make Team Tiger think that the rest of the
They were
team
so
is-
far from him.
The
but
map is
it's gonna
so
work.
dark as well.
Oh.
This is so risky. If they
It's
lose
so
this one,
dark.
They're going to get the backlines. That's perfect. Catch Marana or Ench.
Let's see if they find them.
They see Marana.
that's it. I think maybe something.
He's TPing
See
his shrine?
Matt- oh, he
Is he baiting?
cancels.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's kind of tricky.
Oh, they see the void now.
Can they see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So close to being perfect for Lotac.
Oh,
Okay, it's time for Monkey to start it first with a balance strike hit to Scepter.
They're stuck outside their base. This is
Once
kind of
the
awkward
kid,
now.
let's go. Yeah.
Like, how do you get back to your base?
I
Kunkka
think
does not
so.
have a
Maybe a
TP.
teleport. I don't know.
No one
has
But not in the
TPs.
middle of team fight
is
for sure.
crazy.
This is crazy indeed because it's Ohio is right here being get 1v5 here. The rest of the team just need to come in with the Sunstrike Invoker. A lot of damage though. That goes in with a bash on that Mirana. Almost get Mirana, but he's still down. Mirana Moonlight, but not gonna make it because he died. Because look at the Moonlighter shooting on that Raven. Raven goes down. Hella damage coming out from that Enchantress. AU, ooh, killing spree for the Wonder Kid, and he's just gonna go more. Ohio turn on the Ghost Scepter. He's gonna be fine for a while. Yamate moving in. Both
They're
of
holding.
Tiger's heroes are so low. I don't think they're gonna come out of the tree and fight. They're just gonna let that Ajit doing the job here. Barley strike from long range in order to stop Yamate crawling back to the high
There's a
ground.
buyback on
His
Void.
teammate cannot do that much. Ajit shooting the tower, shooting Yamate, shooting the tower, and shooting another hero once again. Ohio. Here we go, Tornado. Wonder
So is
Kid.
Aegis on Monkey King.
He's
He
got Reaper
still
in
have
7.
an Aegis though. That Ohio might forget about that.
Chase him.
One hit. I saw the Invoker hit.
Oh
It
god,
wasn't
he
enough.
got away, and the
That fight was an
Sunstrike?
absolute mess.
Come on, Invoker. Oh, it's
It's
cooldown.
Cataclysm.
they could just go back to try and regen and just come back and push again. Yeah, the try is ready.
I think it's still Lotac winning that fight, though.
They're just gonna go in. What are you doing around here, Xyclopzz? You are in the wrong hood, my lady. And gentlemen, let's witness the murder of Ohio. He usurped on himself and trying to buy some time
no,
with his
Reaper.
teammates. Yamate on the high ground just spamming the multicast Ignite. Not gonna
Insta
help
buyback.
though. He bought back right away. 1-4-3-7 falls. Jumping in and slow down with the ghost round. Ajit was so slow. Ooh, and killed the Lincoln Sphere. Reaper side comes out right after. Here comes Sunstrike hit as well. Shooting the arrow back turn of the Black King bar. Goes on the Wukong to Man and Yamate fall. Finally, gem dropped as well.
That's a dieback on him. Dieback on Dazzle. Even a dieback on Shaker.
What a game we have.
Bounty runes being pinged. I
Crazy
don't know if there
team
was really
fight.
a winner in that fight in the end.
I don't even know.
You don't have to. So Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher were all burned.
Yeah.
And so, all things considered, if all you lost was a tier 3 on the side of Lotac, I think you're pretty satisfied. Granted, your buyback status is in shambles, though.
Yeah. And
Buyback for
oh, you've got
Lotac's
Invoker
really
board.
good.
Yeah, but I mean, Tigers
Lotac.
themselves use a lot of buyback.
That's true.
So
Monkey King just bought out. He's got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
That's not
imagine
crass.
what?
I think it doesn't feel great because they were so close to like winning the team fight. There was
Right.
a couple times where a high almost gets a Reaper off, couldn't quite stay alive. A Grave saved the
who's
Monkey
on the
King.
Black King bar?
It was Raven. I think it was a misclick.
Yeah. Oh, Raven miskick Black King
I think it's
bar.
5 seconds anyway. So
So
yeah.
this is a mistake I made. Oh, well, okay, never mind.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I would pop it for fun sometimes. Yeah.
Just pop BKB for fun
Yeah,
in the
because
middle of
honestly,
it.
it's already 5 seconds. Just pop it.
No. That's why you're in low priority.
No.
Ooh, Necro, Hex, and an
That's
Arcane
hard.
Rune, but
Shots fire on me. I got one hole in my body.
I don't know. I thought Necro was going to be able to live in that last fight because when he dropped down out of the Yules, I guess he just didn't have his Ghost Scepter after his Ghost Shroud.
Yeah.
Because it got purged off and then there wasn't the second
Right.
Ethereal.
But all things considered, he's been living far more than he should because of this double thing. Like,
Yes.
the Enchantress factor isn't even that big of a deal. Like, Monkey King keeps staring at him, and it's like, I can't. He's walking through my Wukong's command. They're not doing anything. I can't do anything. He's queuing up a Nullifier on the Monkey King now, and I imagine that's 100% because of this Necro.
Fair call.
Oh man, the guy making refresher for Necrophos, 2 Reaper size.
No,
Double
no, no.
time.
More like 2 Ghost Shrouds, 2 Ghost Scepters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
no, you're right. It is the double Reaper.
Isn't
but
the
yes.
answer to the Nullifier you just use your Ghost Scepter first now instead of the Ghost Shroud? Because if he purges that off
That's
with
true,
Nullifier,
yeah.
you then cast your Ghost Shroud.
He just
Yeah.
needs to see it though. If he doesn't see the nullifier, then he's going to be dead the first time round.
Because I think most times he is using Ghost Shroud first.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Primal Spring kill all the creep wave, and I think they are ready to push on the high ground. No?
I don't know. Without Aegis, like they got a tier 3 tower with Aegis Cheese Refresher. Now they have none of that and no buybacks. I think they take some shrines, get some wards up, de-ward the enemy. That's all you can really do.
I would love to see some wards, because there are no wards on the map at all, except for the one.
hard game.
Gem and Sentry making it tough.
Yeah, Kanka has 2 gems. The gem from
Strike in
Shaker.
once again. T-Ban 1437 almost got caught. He's in front of the line. He used Shallow Grave on himself. If Team Lotac start the fight right now, it would be great because there's no Shallow Grave. Ohio getting caught. No way. Wukong's command comes in. Reaper sights already. Kill 1437. No important support. Maybe it's time to
They
charge
got
in.
Chrono as well.
Echo Slam already been out too.
This is very good for Lotac. Just a Reaper only for a Dazzle. That's well worth it with the Ag's cooldown.
And also they bait out the Echo Slam.
Yeah. Echo Slam, Monkey King ult used.
And this is Dazzle with no buyback either. He's still on cooldown from the last buyback.
Go,
for 3
go,
minutes.
go!
Vamos.
Yeah. Let's go.
how do you say go, go, go in Thai?
Well, they know.
Go, go, go.
Oh, it's
So it's in English too.
Ale, ale.
Ale,
Oh, okay.
ale.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know the song?
Football
Yeah,
chant.
It's,
Oh, that.
it's Ricky Martin.
Is it?
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
So that's a Dota hero.
Yeah.
Not after the
Ricky.
nerfs.
So you now have a girlfriend, right?
Why? Who?
Ricky.
What?
I don't follow.
He got no girlfriend anyway. He's single.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
I was like, do you really not get it? Come
I
on.
get it. I get it.
Oh my gosh.
Just gonna push
It
me.
was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
I
not
gotta
bad, man.
think like a Cyclops every once in a while.
It's okay. All you gotta do is just tune it down a little bit. It's all
Right.
good. You'll understand.
I'm surprised to see Miranda get this triple hour. I feel like the Moonlight Shadow cooldown is so good in these games where both sides have no
Right.
vision. The entire map's being de-warded, and being invis is being, invincible in some ways. Or at least gonna give you a better initiation. Triple hour, I guess you can use this to scout and you just hope for a lucky 5-second arrow to hit somewhere.
That's true. I mean, if an arrow connects, then you have
Oh,
so much
great
follow-up
game,
with
yeah.
Shaker,
Yeah.
Boundless, whatnot.
This game
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
great.
whoa.
Agree.
Whoa, look at
Oh,
top. They're
no.
planning to do something. If the spot
Dazzle.
got caught again, it would be hard for Team Tigers. It's Seaman, 1437. Ohio fouled him and hex him down. Reaper side, goodbye for 140
God.
seconds. That is like 2 minutes and a half.
That is correct.
That's awful without your Dazzle. We've seen how many times the Dazzle's been able to save his teammates in these fights. Like, we've seen at least 2 to 3 graves in these fights.
Yeah, Raven can pretty much chrono whoever he wants now.
That's right. That's some good old Facebook time for Dazzle.
Yeah.
Get some Lord's mobile time.
Exactly.
Man, you've been here too long.
I know, you can tell I'm the
Stay safe.
newcomer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll catch on, guys.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Like 100 seconds, can they just go?
Maybe they're hoping for Roshan to come up. Looks like they're kind of
40
lingering
seconds.
around the pit. Dazzle's very crucial for any team fight. I don't think Dazzle can afford to die alone there. It's kind of a greedy play where it's like he's just pushing one wave. It's not worth it because he is crucial to save a hero from Reaper. Reaper is like a game-winning spell at this point.
Yeah, and even beyond Grave, Weave has been doing quite a bit.
Yep.
It's this, you can't fight in Wukong's command for very long at all.
Hey.
Yeah.
Whoa, look, top, they're coming in once again. If they can catch somebody in that, the chronosphere,
Oh, he's gonna show
maybe.
Maybe show higher.
and immediately
Yep.
leave.
That arrow shower is
Yes.
really annoying.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the benefit of the arrow is it scouts, whereas Moonlight Shadow is more like to initiate it. I guess they're
Right.
valuing the scouting right now, as we just saw. Man, this Void Mask of Madness, it scares me.
I
There was
know.
that team fight top where he almost dies because of it, because he silences himself.
That's what I'm talking about. They go for that Earthshaker and they thought that chronosphere for Earthshaker is worth it.
I feel like you should just disassemble it, please. Get an attack speed item. Get a butterfly.
Yeah.
Get a moonshard. Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah. Break it into Butterfly, I think, would be the play. He's going for a Silver Edge.
because he BKBs and pops it, but like Monkey King's just gonna right click him through it. Same with Enchantress.
I don't know why the Festival would just wait for the regen to full first and then just start to attack on the Roshan.
This is a peculiar observer ward here.
Yeah.
They love their river
It
wards.
straddles like where people usually put sentries, like over here and over here.
Yep.
This plays the opposite ward, so they make sure that they
Oh,
see
Monkey.
the whole river coming in already for Moon Meander.
Oh,
Oh, look at the damage for the
my
Moon Meander.
God.
He turned on the Black King Buzz, on the Wukong command, everything just come out. That right click, oh, Baby Shark again. Baby Shark. Have you ever listened to that
No,
song?
what is that song?
No, you don't need to. No, Cyclops, we don't go there.
Baby
Oh
Shark,
my.
Baby Shark,
Oh my god, please don't.
That's a
Mama Shark.
Oh, yeah, I know that song.
No,
great
the.
Lost Olympus.
Yeah. That was close. That was close team fight. Nobody gets the Aegis yet. And he's just gonna go in, maybe, yeah, Ohio turn on the Ghost Round and a lot of Sunstrike comes out. Look at that long range on Ohio, but he's gonna be fine because he on the Ghost Round status. Everyone just attack on that Invoker. They know that he's the root of all evil. Echo Slam comes out, it was dodged by the Invoker. He got away, Shun. Still looking pretty okay. Shooting on that Safer. He already lost all the spell
Oh, the
though.
Ghost Shroud.
Reaper side. And the first time using the Telegraph in this team fight in order to save that Safer. And one of team Lotac just have to go away. Deafening Blast comes out. A lot of it. Turn on the Shrine. Hope to be safe, but not gonna make it. Moon Meander finally falls out. He can't shoot it from long range, but he bought back right away. Maybe just teleport down to the Shrine and save his teammate. Next one's gonna be that Mirana.
She's gonna die.
Tiger's got to slow down because they have buybacks, but Lotac doesn't.
But look at that,
They're
it's
gonna
charging
fight
in
somewhere on
front.
high ground.
Moon Meander
Chrono's
just
up.
bought back. He's on the Black King bar as well. But he cannot die right now. Going straight for the Monkey King. Oh, look at that. He's still on. Monkey King's still on. Suddenly a Chronosphere comes out. Oh, lost my mind. Reaper size. 2 minutes for that Moon Meander.
God, if you could just hit a Chronosphere, they'd win this game.
Guys, it's just.
Raven, please.
God, you
took the
crying?
backtrack. He took the backtrack talent.
Because he keeps silencing himself. He's like, okay, I'm going to keep this Mask of Madness for 80 minutes because I backtrack.
God.
Maybe
What a crazy game that they are not even done yet. Somebody get Hex, get burned in the EMP, turn on the
Tigers-
Ice Wall.
Oh, he
She
just
one.
meant to dodge
Time
the
to go,
EMP.
Santa.
Oh, no. Two
Oh.
5-second
they
arrows.
can't. They can't. They
Yeah,
can't.
They're playing 5v3.
Who knows? They 3-hop here already.
Everyone's using their buybacks. Look at the buyback status for both teams.
Ogre Magi, let's go.
Get the
Ogre's
multicasting.
going in.
Yo, he's level 25. Respect that Fire Blast
And
damage.
the one-
And he's
Oh,
Aghanim
really?
Scepter, but
Oh,
it doesn't matter
beautiful.
because it doesn't buff it, because
yeah,
the talents
true.
don't work like that.
Earthshaker
Good
also
talent,
can
yes.
get if he can get some money.
Well,
Earthshaker. Yeah.
Aegis is...
Oh, whoa.
Now
He
they just go
thought they were
once
making way
again
more
for the wall,
progress.
shooting the shark inside, Reaper side in order to get rid of the Safer. He's running out
Decisions?
of the
Decisions
no
were made.
buyback. Not sure why is he going like that.
He thought Roche was lower than it actually was.
Going for the mega play to steal it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's worth this stage because
No,
he's gonna
it's not.
you stop the Aegis, but you're gonna die twice.
Yeah.
Even if
If
best
he
case
had, like, an
scenario,
Aghanim
you
Scepter,
die.
Especially when you
maybe.
don't have a buyback.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think it's not worth losing your life.
I'm worried for Tigers. I feel like they're sort of crumbling in their late game decision making.
That's not the play Necro getting the wrong 25 talent. Come on, man.
Which one did he get?
No, I've been an advocate for this Death Pool school
It
now.
should, it should be a hard stopper aura.
Every game I look at
Okay,
Necro's
wait.
damage dealt throughout the game, and I see how much damage Heartstopper does. I'm just like,
Still,
Okay, wait. I can kind of
ridiculous.
understand. Ohio's been one of the first heroes to die, so he's like, okay, I'm just gonna do more. I'm gonna throw more heals out.
All right, we
Just
find
hope
out.
it's enough.
They are already on the high ground, about to take down the top tier 3 towers, shooting a tornado inside, getting ready for it. They need to be careful about jumping in. Chronosphere as well. Raven's reaching the tower, reaching the barracks already. He's got an eye on the heroes, jumping in. They're trying to bait out the Chronosphere. Here we go, the Chronosphere. This is gonna
Double
kill the
Cataclysm.
Enchantress inside the Chrono. Blue Dome comes out, but can they finish it or not? No, gone already. No buyback for anyone who dies right now. So better be safe, better be alive, and take some vitamins and be a healthy guy.
they're getting some kills here.
There's no buyback on Invoker and
didn't get the
Kunkka.
melee they couldn't get it. So the game leaps on.
What is going on? This is Game of Thrones right now.
It is 63 minutes in. Raven has finally hit his first
I don't
Chronosphere
know
of the
why.
game.
I don't know
Thank
why they
goodness.
fall back though, because they only
They're scared.
they lost.
They
the
lost-
when
Invokers.
no one has buyback on their
It's like-
team.
Having Aegis is not enough to risk high ground when you can just if your Aegis pops, you can get hit by an arrow as you respawn, for example. It's not really a second life always.
But look at these guys, Tigers. They got nothing. They didn't even have an Aegis. They're charging mid.
Well, they still have the Aegis, but they lost the shard, they lost the cheese. Although Refresher Orb has now been purchased by...
Crazy game,
why would-
crazy dotes we have in the first series of the day.
He refreshes his Chrono, and he hides the Refresher? No, he still has it in his backpack, so they may know.
They know that there's no buyback coming out from Invokers. So they're just gonna initiate with the Moonlight Shadow start attack. Oh, Echo Slam inside, half HP. Chronosphere in order to strike back. Faces Void in front line, attacking on him, dropping quite low. Reaper side the skill that's safer. He died for like 2 minutes without buyback. Turn on the Black King bar, want the kid,
Oh.
strike on the Faces Void.
Okay.
It is gone already.
Arrow's down,
Welcome
though.
back in the Wukong command,
Boundless is
man.
up.
Come back here. Warless Strider.
Oh, the
Everything
bash.
on that
Oh my
Raven.
goodness.
Raven, no buyback. Going straight for the barracks. What a crazy game we have here. Who's gonna come out this game alive?
Tigers, I'm
They got
pretty
20
Oh
sure.
my
seconds.
goodness.
They're gonna be able to hold though with the
2
respawns,
minutes
right?
and the arrow just
they?
hit
Okay.
on that.
Not
Oh,
maybe.
Ohio.
Maybe
that
not.
oh.
No.
Straight to the TFO.
Oh.
Straight to the throne.
Necro, you had one job.
Yamade
Stay alive.
trying to come back. No, he just...
Ogre's
That's
dead
the
too.
only thing they could do right
No, it's
now.
not.
Okay,
They got 3.
Invoker's coming back.
Can
they?
they?
I
Can
don't
they
think
delay
Invoker
this?
can-
They might
Come
be able
on,
to delay.
push man, really.
Do it.
Still no GG coming out.
Don't-
AU
Don't get hit by an arrow.
shooting on the throne. Keep on defending on Team Lotac. They want it. Fire Blast in order to stop them.
Refresher.
Sunstrike kills. They might be able to hold on the base. Turn on the
He's
Black
refreshing.
Bar. Shooting on that. Oh my EU. My goodness, he turned on the cheat. He's still alive. How can they still defend the throne?
Oh.
Evening Blast. Chi Yuan playing his heart out to defend his
Mission
hometown.
success.
Hold on.
Oh.
Small boy from Kuala Lumpur, they're doing it. Now they start shooting the throne already. Everything, throw at the throne. You got the rock, you throw at the throne. You
Get
got
in
the
there,
spear,
Ogre.
whatever. Throw at the throne.
Tigers
They
dead.
being
No
forced
buyback.
to go back.
Time to
Gil
leave.
Scepter. Tornado comes out. Black King bars already. Are they gonna go in?
Wukong's is back in 3 seconds.
I think they're
Oh my
gonna go
God.
for this.
I think they're baiting.
There's-
it.
there's no
Invoker
way.
has his spells back up surely, so
They don't know that Monkey King's chilling. Okay, now
you
they
guys
know.
doubted. They hold.
All right.
Holy
They're
mother.
so worried they don't even want to take that gem
What
in their
a
own
game
base.
crazy. It's stuff we have here.
This game's
That's crazy.
it's a like full reset now. Everyone's gonna have buybacks again soon. That's
Oh
where
my
this game gets.
Everyone's gonna farm until they have buybacks.
Everyone's gonna get buybacks. There's gonna be another Roche.
Maybe
This game
another
is one lane
15.
of Rex is like
No,
it doesn't
it
mean
means
anything.
Yeah, and in a day that we have 4 series. Good job.
This series, no, this game is here to wake us up for the rest of the day.
It's,
You know?
it's
Yeah,
so
I'm
worth
sure.
it, man. It's so worth it.
This game just puts a smile to my face because this is just
That's
such
great.
classic C Dota.
All right. Well, on the War of 25's,
Yeah.
Fire Blast damage has been taken for Ogre Magi.
Full
as we
of
saw.
mistakes, full of skills and individual skills. You know, all these things it's mixed up in becoming
Ghost Ship Fleet was taken by Kunkka.
Top shrine.
We already said backtrack on Faceless Void. Invoker went for the Radial Deafening Blast. Dazzle went for Shadow Wave cooldown as opposed to Weave Armor per second.
These are both pretty bad, or like not bad, but for 25s on a support, normally they're like crazy good.
Wukong's Command Ring AoE on Monkey King. Enchantress takes the impetus damage as opposed to the Nature's Attendant's heal.
We almost hit like 100 kills in this game too.
Yeah, we have. Shaker's only 22, and still doesn't have an Aghanim Scepter. He's going for BKB, actually.
Shaker is struggling.
And Mirana, as we said, went for the multi-shot arrow.
You take a look at the base, especially the Radiant base. If you just drag the arrow straight, that's nothing to block. It's only a throne. Go straight to the
Are they
throne.
just gonna go mid, like down through?
I don't think. No, you can't.
Way. No way.
It's Void and Invoker with Refresher. Void also has Refresher, so double Chrono, double Cataclysm.
They manage defense.
People
with
will
everything they have.
die.
Chi Yuan with, yeah, just like you said, nobody want to take a risk now.
I think they're gonna address this. This Enchantress is doing the most damage in these fights, I feel, for Dire.
She has an Aeon Disc now, though.
Yeah, I think the Chronosphere is still fine against that, though, because it lasts longer than the Aeon Disc.
They all started to have a buyback.
Well, the problem is if you're going for the Cataclysm combo, then the Cataclysm is going to be pretty much blown.
Refresher Void with Mask of Madness. Like, what are you doing? How do you get the second Chrono off? You're going to silence yourself.
Someone take the
Does
Mask of Magnus off Raven. Give him something else.
I'm going insane. This Void is just... He's got the AC. Maybe he's just not casting it. I hope he doesn't cast it.
He has a Moon Shard and an AC, and he still feels like he needs
what?
the attacks.
He's got the Moon Shard
Yeah, he
buff?
does.
No, he probably got that from Invoker.
And he still has
Right?
2
I
mango
have
to
no
eat.
idea.
I
He's
hope so.
hungry.
If he bought a Moon Shard and ate it while keeping a Mask of Madness...
Hey, they're just gonna strike from behind, man. I can't even look at it. I am so Chrono Fear. Get Hexpert
It's
before
an
the
illusion.
Chrono. Boundless Strike comes out. They know that a good opportunity come to kill the wall before the Chrono. Turn on the Black King bar. They all just have to reformations again to go for another initiation. A lot of charge.
And Wukong's down. They're just happy to bait out one ultimate, but they use a BKB, so I think at the same time, they also have to back.
Yeah, cooldowns are very similar
Tigers
as well.
are they're just going down mid.
Wow.
Are they waiting for Roche?
They're just
Is Roche
pushing lanes out, waiting Roche.
They want to creep pressure. That's the lane
Yeah.
that has
Top
the
lane
racks
pushed.
taken, so they
Top
want to make sure
lane
the
pushed.
creeps...
Go force someone there. Come
Guys
defend
in the
mid.
chat, you know, better share out the link, share out twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit to call out all your friends, because whoever missed this one probably gonna be, you know, regret for today's match. This is what a great match we have.
Roche potential to respawn in 15 seconds. If it's favoring Tigers, it will respawn very soon.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
70 minutes. And
Oh.
then the pause comes
Hey,
out.
hey, guys, check out this tip that I just got.
Okay, what
Yeah.
tip did you get?
It's very applicable to Faceless Void. I pinged it out. Several items can be broken down to their component parts by right-clicking them in your inventory and choosing Disassemble.
Yeah.
Reuse those components to create new items.
And
Huh.
what? Okay,
What a
Tsunami.
crazy
For
thought.
example, what items could we possibly see?
Well, so there's this item called Mask of Madness, very popularly disassembled by agility carries because the quarterstaff can be built into a variety of items. It could be built into the Monkey King bar, which he is queuing up, but it could also be built into many other things that can be done far before you reach a 6-slot status.
Yeah, this item was notably, you know, built on agi carries, like you say, to, you know, disassemble into like a butterfly satanic.
They
Correct.
start the fight with the D-Ward first. No more vision for Team Lotac, and they're just gonna charge inside. They found Yamate, but Yamate obviously acting like a bait. They're just gonna fire that small stairs. G1 is ready. Everyone's just teleported down. Let's go for one more. Yamate tanking all the
he's
stuff.
hex.
Ohio goes in. Reaper Cider and dropping down. Almost killed the Monkey King. He's still on a telegraph status. G1 comes out. He's not gonna let that Wonder Kid get away. With only around like 300 HP. Here comes the Chrono
Aeon
Fear
Disc.
in. And somebody stuck in there. Wukong command. That was so big. The first one who goes out in Wonder Kid, but he bought back right away. Here comes a charge shooting on him. Now somebody stuck in the middle of the team fight. It was it was
impetus is-
it was actually AU.
No
and
mana
here,
on Void.
the next one is Ohio. 2 down, but all of them just got a buyback. So yeah, this is not the end for sure. I'm pretty sure the Tigers is gonna retreat and go
He's
back
eating
to the
mangoes.
Roshan pit.
Calm
Yeah.
down, gods. He's got mangoes.
He refreshed but couldn't use a second Chrono. Invoker used the Refresher Cataclysm just to try kill Monkey, which...
He got it But
was
Monkey King has buyback.
ambitious. Yeah, and it didn't die initially to the Cataclysm. You have to chase a lot
he
harder.
got graved.
It feels like you almost want to save that second Cataclysm for like the post-grave.
The problem is he like combo Deafening Blast into it, so everyone was sliding out of the Cataclysm as well.
I can say that whoever bet on this bet on ggbet.com, you know, it's just gg.bet.
If I bet on this
have
game,
like heart attack.
Yeah.
I think you'd be in the
regardless.
hospital by now. You wouldn't even be watching the game anymore.
Because the game tide is changing, swinging back and forth like swing out sisters.
What?
Yeah. What?
They're
What?
bad. Don't worry.
So, yeah.
I can't keep track of anything anymore.
He's making some pop culture references.
All right.
Roche number 5.
Go
being
saying,
claimed.
oh, a Hex first, what are you gonna do? Mirana, Reaper Cyber was saved one more time by 1437. Doesn't matter because that was a really short cooldown. Let's take a look at the fight in the middle. Somebody stuck inside,
They got
and
in.
it was Moonmender. Moonmender bought back right away. They go for the second life. The next one to drop down is actually Daxter bought back too. Here comes the Wukong command, but nobody's in it. The Wonder Kid actually stuck in the tree line. So, well, it seems like the Roshan is still safe. Nobody gets it yet, but I'm pretty sure that will be round 2.
This is great. Some of the buybacks are coming off cooldown here on the side of Lotac, and they force out more buybacks for Tigers. We've got Ogre Magi coming off cooldown in just a moment, and Void will have it too. He just needs 200 gold. And with those buybacks, if you're Lotac, you're going to be feeling more confident going into those fights, knowing that Tigers doesn't have them available anymore. It's just the Chronos. Just gotta land those Chronos.
Oh, and now the Lincoln's triggered. They just gonna walk up to the high ground. They found Ohio there. Ohio blinked away. Let's see how they're gonna approach in this fight.
Dire can stall it out. They have a Rax pushing down mid. They already claimed the shrine up top.
They have better visions too.
They
for
have better
Dire.
vision, exactly. Yamato man-moding into
Holy,
this
I
Enchantress.
don't think that's a good idea. And Yamate just want to go in and do a Fire Blast. And it's actually a free kill for Enchantress. And the rest of the team just have to go in because Yamate gone. And that is it. 1437.
He's substrike.
Comes in.
Aeon Disc. Oh, the Earthshaker.
No,
He
Aeon
doesn't have
Disc
Chrono.
triggered. Tornado, Earthshaker. Can they kill Earthshaker before dropping an Echo Slam? He Echo Slam, but yeah, 0 damage because he's about to go down. Finally, a Wukong command jumping out. 3-hop, Ballet Strike, Primal Spring. All the spells. He jumped back to the tree again and shooting the shark inside, but they still managed to save the Roshan, but I'm not sure about their own base right now.
Can
They've
they
got
catch him?
no buybacks.
He's out.
Can they push forward though? Probably.
Okay, Earthshaker has buyback and 50 gold.
Find that bounty rune.
Someone find like they're
I'm
not
not.
no. They're not gonna leave the base.
73 minutes in.
Go for the tower. Tower dropping quite low. 3 minutes we have, and the barracks about to fall. So they go straight for the racks.
They have Chrono. Like you can't defend it to Chrono. I don't
Could
think.
they have just gone for T4s?
They can, but you know it's 75 minutes in. Your head's
Yeah.
not in the right place. You have no idea what the hell's going
Wonder
on.
Kid is trying to do something around here. Maybe, Barrel Strike, but he can Fire
If he
Blast,
dies-
throw on fear,
oh
no
my
buyback. That
gosh.
should be it. If
Refresher?
they can kill him,
He's out of mana.
Manta, he's still
Raven.
died
Oh, he
anyway.
invis!
No
Oh,
buyback.
no detection!
Oh my god, Raven got away with only around less than 100 HP in 70 minutes in of the game.
But they can't end now because he just lost all his health. Raven, why? He refreshed to get the second Chrono and just had no mana. He did not do the
buyback.
maths.
He almost just
Oh, they see
threw the
Shaker.
HP back. Now they found
Shaker.
Earthshaker inside, safer. Last fisher of the day, I believe.
He's
No, not
somehow
yet.
alive still.
Oh, Moon. You gotta hold this game, Moon.
Yeah, Zephyr's not having a good game.
Here we go, Tornado. I'm sorry, Meteor about to kill that Earthshaker. Unstoppable, sorry for TU. No buyback as well.
They've got the
That-
halberd now for Ench.
Should be it. Breathe in Mega Creeps and no buyback, all of them. It seems like Tiger, if they want to do it, they have to defense 2v. Maybe
Going
2v.
back for Roche
Yeah,
now.
4-3.
How'd the game not end?
Well, both.
All right,
both
Raven, that's how.
This is actually the longest game in King's Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yesterday we have like 28 minutes game, 21 minutes game.
Yeah.
Pretty fast yesterday.
Yeah, it's what a pretty quick.
Long day coming. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, this is. Oh my goodness, this is.
You know, this is followed up with some of those 28-minute games.
Hey boys, get my burrito ready.
You know, at this rate, we may as well do
I
a
need
roll
some
swap
energy
while
after
we're
this.
waiting. Oh,
Oh
my
no.
God.
Ohio.
I think after this game, Xyclopzz definitely wants to be king or wizard.
Yeah, wizard. Of
He
course.
can't be king.
Yeah,
He's
Oh
ruled
yeah,
out.
because he got
God.
He's not eligible for the throne.
Okay, this is gonna go straight for tier 4. Can they finish it? Well, it's 3v5. Obviously,
Okay.
a Hex first on that Enchantress. He just have to find some
Ogre!
right spot to go.
The carry.
Enchantress, oh my goodness, Moon Miner start shooting outside of the Chronosphere. Fire Blast, he's trying to walk back and maybe Reaper side. No, not gonna deal that much damage, but it doesn't matter because
Monkey
all of them
King's
just
back.
started to attack on the tower.
I think
mean,
that's
the
it.
throne.
Yeah, that's it.
G1, use Scepter, trying everything to buy some time, and that's finally a GG call coming out from Team Tigers. Lotac 2-0 victorious.
Oh, what a game.
Whoa. That's a way to start the day.
What a crazy game.
I-
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, the guy, Adrian, the guy who's just taking care of us, said that, hey man, you have to go to bed early today. Don't mess around. So I was like,
don't-
okay, I go to bed early.
He's not.
Luckily,
he
I
doesn't need
got
to tell
enough-
us. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to tell us anymore. After this, we're definitely going to bed early.
Yeah, sure. Sure thing.
God.
Well, what you got?
It was
My man.
a lot of teams. It looked like unfamiliarity with late game decision making from both teams, but Lotac ultimately itemized better. Aside from Raven, you and I are still kind of skeptical about if that's the best 6-slot item build for Faceless
It's
Void.
The refresher,
You
right?
well, if you want to have
Well,
a
the
refresher, you
refresher-
need a mana item.
Right.
You need like a Scotty in there, I think, because he never had the mana for it.
Yeah.
Um,
Then how many times did he sort of like eat his mana pool, but then just couldn't use the double chrono?
so what, 3
Was it
team
3?
fights?
Right.
At least
Yeah.
two,
And I
maybe
mean,
3.
also when you burn through 2 chronos, even if you do have the mana for that, then you're not going to have time walk mana afterwards.
Yes. Like those small things matter. Even
Right.
time dilation, using the silver edge can matter. So.
And also, if the supports had arcanes, that would have been able to supplement the build as well. But
That's true. That would have been a nice adjustment. Ogre in the end was made some huge plays. That
Hey.
Yamate, hidden carry. Not a fan
hey,
of
he
the-
killed the Dazzle at
Oh,
the end.
and the fight before was the same thing actually. He killed the
Yeah.
Dazzle 2
There
fights
was
in a row.
so many brave plays coming out from Yamate and also Ohio. These two guys was like gone mad, just going 1v5 just to buy some time for his teammate for a greater good. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Zephyr didn't have the best game on that Shaker. Usually
He
a
did not.
70-minute Shaker would have like Aghanim Scepter, Aeon Disc, a whole bunch of other items, but he just had Arcanes, Blink, Yules, and that was it. So didn't really have as big of an impact as some 75-minute Shakers would.
Yeah, it was getting caught a bit. The supports as well, not just Yamate, Ayu made some very clutch plays with
Yeah.
his 4-staff saves on Arid heroes.
For sure.
At the end, he had the halberd for the Ench.
Yeah, being able to save that Necro during the Tier 3 top siege whenever Radiant was defending, the Necro dodged like 3 arrows because of the 4 staffs. That could have been game right there for Tiger's victory, but ended up outplaying them, and Lotac take a
What
2-0.
up? Yeah.
2-0.
Who would have
Cyclops would have thought. to answer your
Cyclops would have
question.
thought. But who would have thought that Lotac would take 2 games off of Tigers? One of the teams
Yeah.
everyone was expecting to be top of the
Yeah.
bracket.
And well, people are
game.
saying with these washed up players like Ohio and Yamate,
It's
people
true.
saying no, people
haven't
saying
said-
not
who are
me,
these? Who are
not
these
me.
people?
I
Hey,
am.
you said it, okay?
I
You
don't
said
know
it.
what you're
I
talking
am
about.
long time, but a lot of people say that Yamate you should
Yeah.
retire by now and all those stuff. But now they show, like I always say from day one, that the thing that I say that Yamate started from position 1, then 2, 3, 4, and now 5. I think this one is actually suit him the best because he playing. I think the strong point of Yamate when he play 5 is his positioning. Sony in lane, he's really good, and now
His
I think-
roaming is very good, actually. I really love seeing him roam.
What we got?
Well, we may be able to listen to one of them as we have an interview available.
Hello,
Hi. Hello, yeah.
Ohio.
No, Trion.
No, Chuan.
Oh,
I'm Chuan.
Oh, Xion. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, I'm
Long
doing
time
fine.
no see, man. Miss ya.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Miss you too.
congratulations. Nobody knows that your team is going to see 2-0 Tigers. Now, how's the the vibe in the team house right now? Great.
It was very high because it was intense game, right?
Super.
It's result because we have well prepared, I guess. Yep.
well prepared.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've seen you use Invoker in this tournament, I believe. If that's correct?
I guess so.
Yeah. So this is
Most of the time is banned. Yeah.
right. So I believe that was the case, and you guys ended up last picking it, and this draft you found it. What exactly was the reasoning? Was it just because it wasn't banned for once, and you've always been wanting to play it, or you found it to be particularly good with this Faceless Void Chrono combination into Cataclysm kind of thing?
Yeah, it's the combination. Of course, they never banned the Invoker, and it's really good for our lineup, especially the combination with the Chronosphere and Catalysm. Yeah, of course.
I've got a very important question. So we struggle a lot here. Can you pronounce your name for us?
Ha!
Chuan, it's not Chuan.
Chuan.
Chuyen.
Xian.
Qian?
Yes, Chuan.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
it like an I.
No, maybe it's
an
like
I.
Xian.
Think of it like an
Xian.
I instead of
No,
a Y.
maybe it's like a
Okay.
CH
Xian.
then yen.
Qian.
Okay.
Xian.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thank
Nice
you.
one, man.
Okay, I wanted to ask, how did you guys actually form your team coming into the season?
Yeah, good questions.
Just so happened, Ohio approached me, and he tell me that form a team with him. Yeah, so most of the idea is with Ohio. He's the one who formed the team.
Well.
So you had been grinding out the leaderboards, or you just didn't have much going on? Like I know you used to be on GeekFam previously, didn't really find as much success as I'm sure you were hoping, but it was a squad that was competing regularly in these types of qualifier events, and so were you looking for a change exactly from that roster, or is it just because it's Ohio, such an important player in your region, that you figured it was a good opportunity to join a team with him?
It's definitely a good opportunity for me when Ohio approached me. I feel it's an upgrade for me, so I accept this offer from him.
Yeah, pretty sure that Ohio and Yamate is one of the best captain in Southeast Asian region. Well, that was such one of the best series we have in Kings Cup #2 Southeast Asia, Xian. Thank you for put up such a great show. We have to also thank you, Team Tigers, too. Well, you both playing really great Dota, and we are looking forward for your upcoming matches in this tournament.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Enjoy your break, and yeah, see you in the next match.
See you all. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, crazy series, right?
It was good.
Quite
Feel good
extensive.
now.
That was
but
our second game of the day.
yes, it was.
Of 8.
Right. Okay.
We got 6 more to go.
So yeah, 6 more to go. Indeed, we just gonna hop into a break, maybe around 10 minutes, and after that we will have the role swap. Let's see who's gonna be a king. Well,
Why
man,
be you?
Yeah, not me.
You guys think
See
you
ya.
can dethrone me? Come on.
I absolutely think